All right, welcome back to Road Trader.
Hello,
Hey.
everybody.
Okay, so
We're going back into the warp.
we're going straight into the warp. Casa Fun Center.
Yeah, what were we doing?
We do-
Getting
we
the
also
heck out
had-
of here because of mass orcs. I seem to
Yeah,
There are
the
orcs,
the
we're going
orcs
to the
No,
arrived.
that was the time before.
You're right.
No, that's
are
also this
now-
time.
Yeah, no, it was.
Oh
Remember,
yeah,
the
no,
last,
you're right. Okay.
last session was a huge space brawl where we dealt with like one pair of ram ships, and then we
Oh,
moved
right,
on
they
to, like,
followed
four
us.
rocks.
That's right.
pardon,
yeah,
pardon
yeah.
me, pardon me. I have an idea. I have an idea for one thing for Turbo Past.
Yes.
Our ship was known for hunting the orcs. We are both hated by the orcs. We are also loved by the orcs.
I hate that idea, and I'm deleting it from my list.
Thank you.
Besides, you already got one.
For the context of the
Wait.
viewer, we were before the session working out that actually we missed something in ship creation, which is essentially the ship has a turbulent past. We pissed off one faction, but another faction loves us, and we, in our usual way, completely failed to actually nail down what it was before Grey hit. So
It's kind
You
of
should expect
important
this
since
from
we're
us at this
dealing
point.
with several of the factions who have been mentioned.
Eventually,
Like
I
the
like
orcs.
pirates. I like the pirates Imperial Navy idea.
Yeah.
Great. Oh yeah, where are we going? Port Wonder or
Port Wonder?
Fall?
yeah, because the idea was that we offload crazy wacky guy as soon as possible. Seems.
Okay, yeah.
And
so
also
great. I don't think you had...
in the largest, most noble place there is, so we can, you can hand them directly to the nobility in this area.
I also don't like that this route, if you go as the crow flies, is definitely crossing through that lovely warp storm. So can we work a sort of slight right angle in there, Casa?
Warp travel is not in straight lines.
Yeah. Well, let's see. The right angle may not be where you want it.
Well, that's when it's a wrong angle, surely.
So great. Have you worked out what stage are we at?
We basically, because my sheet broke, we just didn't finish up. So we're at stage 1,
Okay, so we're
define the
starting off-
auguries.
Okay.
Even if we weren't, we're restarting from scratch because I can't remember what we rolled.
I think we were at
Yeah, I
start.
didn't. Okay, so plus 10 from the rituals, and then this counts as basic charts, right? The
How long?
fleshy.
How long do those rituals take? Because there are orcs in system.
It's half an hour.
Okay, that's yeah. If it's hours, we're fine. If it's days, we've got problems. If it's weeks, no.
Well, the
Well,
other
that
thing
depends
is
on how many
that
99s
we were burning to the system's edge, and they're also burning to their own system's edge. So they're both getting prepared to do their warp stuff.
Yeah, I think
So-
they couldn't catch us or something.
Like I said, if it's hours, we're fine. If it's days, we are probably in trouble. If it's weeks, we're not even
Okay,
going to bother.
I have to spend a reroll. Otherwise, it's going to be days.
Oh yeah, we don't have.
Oh, I mean
access
before we
night.
warp. After we warp, who cares? They're not catching us
Yeah,
in the
no,
warp.
I failed the Sunniscian, so I have to do a reroll.
Oh,
All right.
Oh yeah, we don't have dice,
Okay.
so I didn't hear the roll.
Oh,
Okay,
is dice not so nice? I'm not. Again, I forgot to turn it on. I'm not doing it now.
that's
That's
Okay.
fine.
Of course,
Yeah, the
Dice
dice
are
are
nice. It's
pretty
nice, so I like it.
cool.
I do too.
So
I like to hear the roll.
Have you generated the duration stuff yet, Greg?
Yes.
Okay, so I succeeded.
Yep. Your estimate is 560 days. Oh, no, sorry, 280 days.
Okay.
Well, I mean, that's better.
That's a
That is
little bit better.
That is distinctly better.
That's after the skittish
Um,
modifier, yeah?
No.
Skittish modifier comes in the end at the end of the entire.
Yeah,
thing.
we've moved skittish
That
to the very
makes
end.
sense.
So,
Yeah.
Oh,
We
should
roll-
probably also quickly reference that for
yes. So, skittish breaks warp travel because if you take it off at anywhere but the very, very end, it reduces the number of warp encounters down to 1 for anything less than like 130 odd days or something like that. So what we're doing is we're going to run through it as if normal, but then skittish will kick in at the very end. So they'll still have the normal amount of time in the warp, but the actual real time will be a lot quicker, which is very important because they've got quite a few time things going on.
Yeah.
My Excel
Basically, it
sheet
makes it
cries
faster
slightly
to
when I
get
did
to
that,
the
but it still
warp.
did.
And back to the star system, but doesn't do anything about the actual in the warp travel.
Yep.
Which makes sense.
And we're not.
Okay, so
we're
now
not
we
able
test,
to run.
We test morale now.
Yep.
Omens.
Oh, yes.
So, you currently have a ship morale of 79 because you've taken some damage.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
So this could go wrong.
Missionaries
Ooh.
sleeping.
Ooh, okay. To be fair, I don't think what morale we had would really matter there.
Technically, if we had a full morale, that would have been fine. But
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's all good.
Okay, the captain can negate the omen with a challenging command test.
or a challenging charm test. But I think he's
Oh
better.
no, only a missionary can do that.
Yeah, the missionary's
Oh.
currently drunk
He's
somewhere.
sleeping. He is suffering from having seen the warp and is currently sleeping or praying or getting drunk.
The
Or
problem
praying
is
while
he's used up all his prayer.
Oh,
He's got to recharge his prayers, of course.
Yeah, no, it's just horrific.
Right. It's a
You
terrible
got a low
case of
battery.
prayer-itis.
Dang fancy in prayer casting.
You got a low battery warning on the hand or finger.
Yeah, the
of
rosary.
Jesus. Yes.
Quick
He's got
recharge
all the
incense.
prayers.
It's just horrific.
Okay, so added.
I'm going to test this.
Yeah, I had to restart.
This is a terrible plan.
What's the modifier for challenging?
Zero.
Zero.
All right, steady on, man. Steady on.
No, they did not steady down.
Want to?
Oh, fate point.
Sure.
Steady. I said steady.
We'll give you extra grog.
That's worse.
Okay.
That's worse.
Okay, so
If no
what
one
happens
negates
now?
the omen, it's during an offense.
Takes
So,
place in warp
Oh.
travel encounters.
Yay.
Okay.
basically,
Yeah,
the, the getting too close to the warp storm seems to have really hurt ship morale.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah.
We should have dived into the warp storm on the planet.
I was so tempted to do that with discard, but it just felt like the too easy option.
And also,
It would have been. It also would have been like instantly fatal. Well, not
No,
instantly
it'd be equivalent of transitioning into a warp storm.
No.
There'd
So-
also be the fact that it would just completely have destroyed the current
Storyline.
thing that we're currently doing.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, just it also means that you could do something sort of longer term, which will be worse for us, of course.
Yes. Yes. I have many ideas.
Okay,
now we
so
have to-
during warp encounters, doubles are psychic predators.
Yep.
Yay.
and that's
So-
supposed to- yeah, okay.
Roll those warp travel hallucinations.
Just a straight willpower test.
Yep.
Hey, oh god, guys,
Go. Don't go.
Yeah, I'll
crazy,
spend
Joe.
one for that.
Okay, yeah,
As-
hang on a minute.
As a man once said, "Don't go
no,
crazy."
Terran,
Well-
no.
1 point better.
This is straight willpower. isn't it?
Oh,
Pardon me.
Oh, this is going to be a spicy
Gee,
session. I can
what
feel it
a
already.
reroll.
Pardon me.
I can't do much worse.
Thank you.
Okay,
2
I thought-
seconds.
no.
I mean, that's a better failure. I'll
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah,
You're not,
Plus
you're
10
not
on the
immediately at
reroll.
the horror,
Yeah, exactly.
as a minimum.
added. Are you re-rolling that or not?
That was my reroll.
No, added.
Oh,
Nope.
Oh,
Okay, so you get plus 70 on your roll.
have fun with the infernal
Serpentis-
delusion.
Serpentis gets plus
40.
40. Yeah. Did you roll
Ouch.
10? I can't tell.
I got a +4 for 139.
Oh,
Ooh.
how are people rolling as the Venator still? We should.
I'm on
Yeah,
the.
come on, guys.
man.
What are
Yeah,
you doing?
if you click on the ship, it'll be fine. Okay, so was that you for 159, Taryn?
Yeah, 139. I have dreams of corruption.
Yep. Whispered
Yeah.
dreams of Kyle, a character during the journey, tempting to serve the dark gods whose realm they have trespassed. Chips away
I'm
at his
fine.
soul. He gains 1d5 corruption immediately.
Mm.
And then 1d5.
I rolled for that already. I got the
Yeah.
1, which means 0.
And then every 60 days in the warp, you get another corruption. What
Do
were
those
you?
stack, or do I just armor of contempt at them?
That's actually a good question.
Yeah, I think every time that. I think, yeah,
Because if
I think
it's
you're
every
fine.
60 days, he
Armor
takes
contempt
one.
would be, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Is
would
that
be-
3 for Rex for the same one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And John, your flesh is weak.
Oh, God.
At the
why
end
is it
of
always
any
Flash's
warp
weak?
encounter, you see a warp flash and you must a willpower test or start damaging yourself.
Is that
Okay.
challenging willpower test? I think?
Challenging,
Yeah.
Okay.
1d10 rending damage.
1d10 rending damage after every warp encounter.
I mean,
No
on the
armor,
bright
but
side,
you get
I
toughness.
heal well, so I might heal most of it if I roll well after each warp encounter.
And
Does
Or
this
you might roll
count?
positive willpower and not need to worry about it.
Oh,
Scott,
good
you were
luck with that.
fine, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, discard was fine. Castle
Okay,
was fine.
so-
So
Yeah.
Thank God.
Isaac finally
Zach-
rolls a warp hallucination, and he just no sells it.
does that
Okay,
count
now
as a
to-
encounter for the purposes of having to check whether I hurt myself?
No, that's
No,
a, that's a
Okay, no, no, 'cause that's
hallucination.
initial omen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now we do the locating the Astronomicon.
Yep.
Okay, so is the route stable?
Yes, no, it's Byzantine.
So
Stupid
it's a hard
orcs.
test.
Yeah. We can hear you chopping, by the way, Tony.
Oh, no, wait, is the
I'll fix it in a minute.
Astronomicon... Sorry, is the Astronomicon shrouded or...
No, it's not
'cause I don't-
shrouded.
Okay, so it's just challenging. Okay, but I
Yeah.
get plus 10 for the... No, I don't get any bonus
You
here.
do if you're using the fancy map you brought with you, can get Kansas route, so you can get plus 10.
Okay, well, I've been told.
Yeah.
I've been told to use it, so I'm using it.
Okay.
What's that, Sinisians?
Yep.
Oh, good.
Excellent. 6 degrees of success. Sorry. Which immediately reduces the to a quarter of the 280.
Yay.
But we chop it down to a quarter, or we take
Yeah, you take it
quarter
down to a quarter of 280.
Okay, that's...
That's actually
Oh,
pretty
God,
good
I-
going.
Yeah, that's 50 plus 70 days? Ish?
Yep, 70
Yeah,
days.
70 days. Yeah. Okay, so how many
6.
encounters is the...
God.
Excuse me. Mm,
Oh boy, 6d10 rending damage.
Oh no,
Okay,
it's
now-
60. It's 70 days in the warp. No, it's only 6 days in the warp. So it's 2.
Oh, okay.
That's not so bad.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
People are supposed to survive these kind of trips.
Yep.
Well,
Not all of them.
yeah.
Not all
Some
of
of them
them,
you
yeah.
distinctly don't.
Not
Okay,
all the
so now
people,
I
not all the trips.
do- Okay, so now I do the navigation.
Yeah.
To see if I spot the encounters before they come. Okay.
Yep.
Now we have a basic chart. Where is navigation warp? Okay, it's 8 degrees success.
You easily spot this.
Yes. Wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, so I spotted. Now I need to... Wait, hold on.
Now I need to roll what it
Okay.
actually is.
No, this navigation check was meant to be determine the duration of the passage.
Okay.
The Astronomicon is just whether you're flying with the Astronomicon.
Okay,
or
yes, so
now
that's-
you need to...
Yeah, but that's still a quarter.
Okay, so it's still...
It caps out the 3 degrees success.
Okay. Okay, so now it's an ordinary Sanderson's test. Yeah,
Yep.
okay. Where the hell is it? Okay, I spot it.
Okay.
So if he passes the test, he can try to avoid the encounter described below. Okay.
So it's either. I think this is where you have to roll to find out what it is.
Yeah. Well, I get
Just-
a bonus because I spotted. I get a plus 20 to try to avoid it, whatever it was.
Yes, but we need to know if it's physical or psychic.
Oh, yeah, true.
So who wants to roll me a D100? Or shall I?
Thing already did. Added, I think already did.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
and that's
60,
minus
60.
20, so that's a 42.
Stasis. A physical encounter.
Okay, so let's see if I can.
Why you did
I remember stasis.
Let's see if
I
I can
remember
avoid
it too.
How many different times have we been stuck in stasis?
Stay a
Too
while
many.
and listen.
Oh,
Where is
God.
warp?
Okay, so it's a challenging navigation warp test to make the adjustments.
Yeah, but I get a plus 20 because I spotted in time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the
I think this
helm's
is the
also.
first time we've Oh, okay. I can try to reroll that. Gang.
That's
How bad is what is stasis actually?
It would add D5 days to the journey.
So
God,
one more
I'm-
encounter if we roll badly.
Yeah.
Do we care enough to spend a reroll that I may have to use when we're going out of Port Wanda?
It can't hurt us directly.
Okay, so then I think we just
Yeah.
take it, right?
I think we can afford to tank this one.
All right.
Okay, then do we crash into it? I
You crash into a
suppose?
stasis and spend
Right.
D5 days in the warp.
Oh, okay, so that doesn't add anything.
Well, 7 days now.
Oh yeah, but I mean, there's no extra encounters.
No.
So
Yeah, we haven't hit the next encounter threshold.
okay, so another Sinisian says to see if I can spot the second one. The new sheet is nice, but it changed the location of everything.
I know.
Okay, so I do spot the second one.
Yep. Who wants to roll for this one?
Last time we-
I'll do it. Hang on. Oh, 200. 74. Before anything
54.
changes. Oh, yeah, sorry. Minus 20. Yeah. 50.
Spontaneous inhuman combustion.
Aye.
And this one isn't an encounter. It's just like part of your ship just catches fire.
Isn't it Plague
Hang
of
on.
Madness?
I need to take a willpower test for the first
Is it-
encounter. 2 seconds.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you do.
It's minus 20. That takes it down to 54, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah, the
Which
minus
is
20
something-
takes down to 4.
Yeah.
I fail, so I'm dealing 1d10 plus 4 rending damage to myself.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong chart. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Ow!
Oof. Just kill
Ow.
yourself.
No, I mean, toughness is still a thing. It only ignores
Ooh.
arm.
Yeah, true.
But that still sucks.
Yeah.
The
You
other
won't-
problem is
His
I
the
also
entirety
can't-
of this hidden town right now is going to be is in the infirmary.
It has half
I-
killed me.
I also can't medicate you because
Yeah,
there's a
you're in
steering
your
wheel.
bubble with your eye open.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fortunately, I heal always as if lightly wounded, so I just sit in the Medicaid. Surgeon can only bug him so badly.
Okay. So
Um,
after
so
how
yeah,
many
it's-
days does that happen?
Well, it's going to happen after every encounter. So
Yeah.
the stasis will happen, human combustion, it's going to happen, and then because we've now been delayed, if there's a third encounter, it'll happen after that.
Yeah, but what day does this happen? Because that determines
This happens
how
on the
much you've
stasis
healed.
days. The stasis.
This happened on day
So-
6.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Or day 7 as it is now. Right, so
Okay.
as the apprentice is carving new patterns into himself,
I
wonder
can see
what
if I can try to. I can see if I can try to dodge this first.
No, you can't.
Combustion is not
Why
physical.
It's not a physical or psychic encounter.
Oh.
It is
It's
literally
just you
somebody.
catch fire.
You just catch
It's literally
fire.
somebody
It's
on the
just
ship.
fire.
Somebody on the ship literally just looks up and goes, "Oh," and it blows up and explodes into fire.
No, it's inhuman combustion, not human combustion.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
One of the components on the ship just suddenly catches fire.
A servitor looks up and goes, "Beep boop," it blows up.
It's the
I
Or
take
trophy
the
the wrong
room.
servitor.
department.
Yeah.
The trophy room's on fire.
I've
Why
got
is it
another
always
can.
the trophy room?
I'm randomly
Because
rolling.
it knows what Rex loves the most.
Yeah, that's actually fair enough.
Rex
Okay.
is the-
Which
Rex
is the
is
part of the
was
ship he
wondering-
loves the most? Let's set it on fire.
Yeah, that's reasonable. To be
Rex has
honest.
once upon a time pondered whether melting his firstborn on the wall what counts.
Okay.
Good luck, guys.
All right.
Thanks. Eventually, I'll find the rules about extinguishing fires.
You
Well,
have
while
to
you're
throw
doing
1d10
that, I'm
discards in there.
Oh, well, okay. We only
Why is
have
there more
one,
than
so
one?
fortunately, that's enough.
Ah,
All right. Well, while he's looking at the fire rules, I'll do the second self-flagellation check.
Yeah. So that actually comes from like a bit of history that you've heard of Bath, obviously the Egyptian goddess of the afterlife and messages.
Yeah.
Not the cat. She was also the goddess of fire. So the Egyptian fire brigades thought the greatest way to like start off fighting a fire was to send a messenger to Bast and lob a cat into the burning building before they tried to put it out.
Whereupon the cat catches on fire, runs out the building into another building, probably.
The Egyptian fire siren wasn't like a bell or anything like that. It's a scream for a cat knowing what's coming for it.
All right, so I passed the second one.
Excellent.
Good.
Might just survive this trip.
Yeah, because this might have killed you if you didn't.
Well, the thing is, it's +2 damage for every degree of failure. My willpower is only 33. If I fail this really badly, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Your ship is on fire.
Fire.
I think it's a command test.
1d5 damage to crew population, 1d10 to crew morale.
All right.
Anyone in the compartment is on
Pop.
fire.
Morale.
So was anyone in the trophy room?
Putting
Well,
out
I
the fire
can't
is a
be.
difficult command test. Captain?
Well, yeah, we got to determine was any difficulties minus. I don't know.
No, it's a straight one for this.
Was anybody in the trophy room? You have to determine.
I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not me. I'm going to be busy
No.
in the.
I'm happy to say
surgery,
that the trophy room is a room that is not that often
And-
filled with people.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still the normal cleaning crews, maintenance,
Yeah.
so
everything.
That's where
It
the
was
2 damage.
2% of your ship's population have died trying to deal with this.
Because
But
I
it's easily
immediately
put out.
send them in to smother the flame with their bodies, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. It works
Look,
eventually.
you cannot use water or any other things like that. You need to use the proper halon system. You need to smother it to remove all the oxygen by just having everyone breathe it out.
Yeah. Okay. So after 5 days of real time, you pop out. They run to the warp. Hooray!
Yay! And now what does Skittish do?
That's it. That takes it down to 5 days.
So we've only
Nice.
It would have
Damn.
been 80. It would have been 84 days. Real time.
we are
Rolled-
But
I
Skittish
thought it was
as a-
25 weeks.
Yeah. So it
We
would have been
rolled the-
84 days.
Did we roll 5?
Oh. Let's see, what's my maths doing?
Yeah,
7
that's a
between
little-
1 and 5
That
divided
math
by
is-
12. Yeah, that math's wrong.
Yeah,
it's
'cause-
7 to
Yeah,
45, right?
The best we could have done was to get it down to 45-ish days.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's do this slightly differently. Let's go from C 26 rather than add an extra layer of maths in there.
Can you just be a 1d5 times 7
Oh,
minus?
it's got to divide by 12 in there.
Yeah, because we were doing it by warp days.
Oh, you're reducing the warp days. Don't do
No,
that.
yeah. Basically, the divide by 12 was in there from a previous way I was calculating it. 77 days later.
Okay, that's better.
Okay, it's like 2 months. That's like 2 months.
Just to be
Okay.
clear, then we're only having the 2 warp encounters, not 3.
Yes.
Yeah, 2 over.
Okay.
You're alive. You're
today.
also
Okay, and I assume we were on target, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can see the Astronomicon?
Yeah,
Yep.
I
Yeah,
checked
yeah,
we're
everything.
on target. All right.
Now it's a ordinary warp navigation check to create a chart.
captain requesting crew shore leave for Fort Wonder.
Ah, yes, of course. I'm going to take them on a grand carouse.
Everyone dies.
He did say grand.
Gotta make sure
We're
they
on
got
the-
a good time.
I do
We're-
not make a chart.
We're on the grand hunt for a good time.
All right, Caster.
Yes.
So would you like to make me a willpower test, please? Straight willpower, no modifications.
I'm re-rolling that quick.
Yeah, you don't say.
Hey.
All right. Lose a point of sanity. Gain a point of insanity. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I was about to say.
Oh, that's much worse than the first one.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm assuming that's a side effect of
The map. Yes.
Yeah.
As you read it and you watch it postulate and reform as several distant blood vessels rewrap themselves into the representation of a storm.
Come out of the navigator's pit
Bubble.
with a blinding headache and a complaint for the for the navigator we picked up about his new map.
It's worked perfectly. Look, we got here.
Yeah, but you may notice the nosebleed that I've picked up.
I thought that was normal. I get one
Neither
every
is
time
the
I do the
compartment
walk.
that's on fire.
Yeah, that's just the war.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, that's a nice bit of redecoration you've done in there. I like the fire motif.
The burn,
Yes, there was a sort of
the
an
the
impromptu
shard
decision.
burning hell motif.
Yeah,
God, skeletons. You know.
I'm sure you can replace some of those things. It's fine.
Oh, we didn't really have much in there to begin with, did we?
Not yet. We have yet to find anything worth mounting.
So not a huge loss.
Couple
I mean,
of
we
dozen
did-
servitors,
There was that one thing we hunted in that one planet.
few
Well,
ratings.
the fire doesn't actually say it destroys anything there. So I mean, that's up to Gray if he wants it to.
Yeah, I
That's
think
actually
everything's just going to be slightly singed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, the crew gave their lives to save the taxidermied
Ostrich.
thing. Yes.
Well, anyways, so we need to. So let's us go and dock and import Wonder.
All right. At least being Port Wonder, you don't have to spend that much time like getting to the station. Okay. You are now past 1 year's objective time.
Dang. And
We've
can
made
only-
some progress.
Yeah.
How long have we? How long do we have on our counters? By the way,
That's a good question.
A 1,000. What's that? 1,900 days to the next meeting, and this one isn't calculating properly. Because you haven't just gone through that. It was that long. 6 minus.
Really, we face the greatest terror of the warp, maths.
Yes.
You've got about 250 days on the food.
250 days left on the food. And how about
Yeah.
for paying our taxes?
Pay your taxes.
That was 10 years, wasn't it?
No, that was 2 years. So you got a year.
Okay, we're screwed.
So we need to go find that. So we have the gear. We need to find the people now, right?
Yeah.
Do we have the gear?
Yeah.
Oh, we got them.
Yeah.
We got the.
We've been getting bits and pieces of the gear. I've been rolling checks for the gear when we stop in a place like Port Wonder.
So right now we just need to go find a place with an excess population that we can commandeer.
How many people do we actually need?
Regiment.
Well, how many
I've got the
people-
las guns. I just need the flak armor.
Yeah. I mean, thousands of flak armor can't be that hard to roll up, can it?
No, it's
flak-
just a minus 10.
Yeah, I
You
was gonna
say that.
I mean, yeah, but it's flak armor. It's not that
A
much
bit.
harder than a bin lid shield.
Well, we are in
So
Fort
what-
Wonder now, so we should get some bonuses.
So, Rogue Trader, do you think we are halfway through our need for the regiment for paying our taxes? Do you want to use our time report Wonder to find or try and recruit or find a place that has a excess of population that might or may not want to find a new life among the stars?
Well, we should probably do the handover of the navigator.
We're doing that first,
right?
but
Yeah.
then the next thing on port one is what we're next objective we're going to focus on.
Yeah, that seems a good idea.
Maybe the Navis House will have some intel on that for us.
Yeah, maybe they can help us. Or yeah. Well, we first have to see whether or not they want to,
Kill us
kill us all
for
to keep this a secret or not.
Keep what a secret. I don't know nothing.
Should
No, I
we,
figured out where the master's going wrong.
mhm.
that seems to be a big thing about this.
No, it's just I'm doing fancy Excel tables. If you don't link them up properly, they break.
Yep, that's Excel.
And I'm counting the total off rather than the amount incurred in each session.
Mm.
So you actually have
So what is that?
617 days to get the food ready, and 388 days for the taxes.
Okay,
Alright.
so a bit more than a year. Not much more, but a bit more than a
Yeah.
year. Okay.
I mean, the rate you're going with real time, that's not going to be that much jumping.
You say that.
Maybe you'll get some profit factor for this.
Well,
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
possibly.
Unfortunately, I didn't generate a chart, so no profit factor for that.
Ooh.
Yep, well, I'm rounding up Katarina and we're heading to the Nevis Nobilite.
Oh,
We're
It's
going-
coming along, because...
I mean,
Great. Can I make an acquisition test to see if my guard regiment armor, flak armor, came in?
yes, but you might want to do it after you get an extra profit factor.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll let us go
Okay.
do that first, and we'll do the nav. We'll set the further thing down the line, the acquisition test.
Okay,
So-
you head over to the Navis Nobility, which is one of the fine sections of the of Port Wonder.
Where the Navigators Guild is. The Navigator Guild being
Yeah.
the conglomerate of houses that know that they have the gravy train of we can see in the warp and direct people to where they need to go.
Port Wonder has the advantage of being an actual proper space station as opposed to a bunch of asteroids nailed together.
It is the biggie. It's the big place in this area.
Yeah. So, you'll be met by somebody who looks mostly human.
Shock.
Can I help you?
Oh, I assume we brought the guy with us, right?
Oh yeah. He's
Yes.
kind of chatting away.
Yes, we're here on highly important, very secret business.
Take a number, join the queue.
Can I do something?
You want to go and roll your Nobilis knowledges?
Yeah, great. Can I do
Yep.
something like common lore or not forbidden lore? Probably, right?
I mean, your best thing you can probably do is
Secret
start.
tongue.
Secret
Is
tongue
like,
would work.
do you not know who
don't
I
have-
am, and just start listing your family history, your family line.
I don't have the secret tongue. I haven't picked that up yet.
Okay. Common tongue would work as well, because yeah.
Well, no wonder we're having so much trouble getting in.
Do you want to? Do you want to go full Karen? Sir, do you not know who I am? Let me see your manager.
That would work.
Might work.
I could. I
List
don't have
your
great
in-
intimidate though.
What's not intimidate? It'd be more like
It's
let's see,
definitely intimidate.
It's definitely intimidate.
This is the problem having trying to social skill in this social skill game.
Look, I don't social skill this character.
Well, could I
No.
use common lore Nevis Nobility to know what to say to him?
Yeah.
To get
Get a
Okay, so
response.
this is
Get to the top of the
a-
list of secret missions. Yeah.
over this
Really, you just need to place a call to your liaison for your house.
I suppose we could try that too.
I mean, you got the missions from your house, so
Or it was her own independent study.
Yeah, I took this on my own. 'Cause I didn't want
I mean the
anybody
guy's
else-
mission.
I mean, he's just no. Basically, she went on her own independent thing to find this guy's.
He's not been sent on an
research.
actual mission. This is just a like something the house paid for ages ago and has long since written off. But
Okay.
And I
That's
didn't
what
tell
we
anyone. I
haven't
didn't want
done.
anybody else to steal the, to steal the prize.
Right.
What's God damn it! I have rolled awfully.
You have any more?
He asks you if there's something
I
wrong with your
have-
eye because you won't stop winking at him every time you open
yes,
your mouth.
before she's doing it with the third die. That's the problem.
Then everyone
never works.
Well, I have one more reroll, so I'm going to spend it on this.
There you go.
There we go. So,
I suppose I just put down my house seal.
Yeah, just wobble it
oh,
about. Just say, hey.
sorry, I thought you were a normal Welsh. Didn't realise you were part of the really the scarf the headband should have given it away. Yes, of course.
Yes, it should.
Well, the problem is you're trying to do this from in the main office, the main front office where the plebs gather.
Well, Rex insisted on going in that way, so that's the way we went.
You're of course able to move into the section area. Just use your seal as for the lock.
Yes, thank you.
Are these all with you?
I assume he means Rex and what is the guy's called?
Artem.
Artem. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, they are.
Okay.
Well, he should also have a seal, actually.
Yeah.
So yes, Rex is with me.
You just show him and show his seal because he's pretty much. I think he's pretty much like, oh, it's basically gawking like a thing because he's been so far removed from society.
Yeah, he is doing the kind of thing is that this is more people than I've seen in 100 years.
Ah, yes, I see. Absolutely nothing has changed since I left. Fantastic.
Yes.
Very good.
Right. Okay, you enter into the inner hold of the navigators. And obviously a bit more imperious in here, a bit finer. There's tanks on the walls if you want a quick snap. It's amazing. I don't know why we keep thinking of navigators as navigators from June, but it's just in our head now.
I mean, it's not far off.
Kinda are.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little
They're
bit.
just a lot.
Not
There's a lot
quite
less
as
floodlight.
They're just a
Yeah.
little more prone to demonic possession.
That's not really touched on in Dune, so.
I mean, in 40k, they're a little more prone to it.
Right. No, that's what I mean. It's not really touched on in Dune, for all we know.
Should say.
They could be
Just-
possessed by demons all the time.
Could
Just
be
being
exactly
mutated.
the same.
The problem with the Navigators and Dune that they're slowly being mutated into fucking worm people because of all the melange they're having to consume.
You don't say.
That's a good thing 40k navigators aren't prone to mutation, right?
Oh,
Yeah, no,
God,
it's absolutely fine.
Right?
Absolutely
That
awful.
would be completely, utterly out of the norm.
Okay, who are you going to? Are you going to, like, a contact? Are you going to the head honcho?
I would go to my family's sort of office.
you would
or their what
You would basically be
where-
going to their astropath to relay to your family that the success of your personal mission and what you have found. Also to relay to have them talk to. Since I guess your family's maybe on Terra. I don't know where your homeworld is. That they have found the lost scion of the house of the house of Usher.
hopefully not quite, but so yeah, would is there somebody here that is high ranking enough for me to basically deliver this message to, or do I have to go find an astropath to tell somebody important enough?
I mean, you're probably best off trying to get access to, like, the highest rank, because this is quite an important thing. This is basically a map of the entire Corinth Expanse that is just
So,
slightly able to walk around on its own.
Slightly. So astropath then, or
Astropath would be able to contact the main headquarters, yeah.
okay?
It's either that or the local head honcho.
No, let's go over his head.
Oh, straight over his head, excellent.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Katarina's-
this is your family house and everything. This
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
strictly proprietary to what's your last name again, Katarina?
Bellicor.
This is strictly Bellicor
Right,
proprietary find. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that will mean we have to wait a while, probably.
Yeah. You go slap up your old character a bit. Get them to send a message.
Well, he's still on our ship somewhere.
Yeah. True, yes.
So
he's-
we
the local
find a
one.
new astropath to.
Well, I would say this is a guild astropath, so they have
the
they
guild
probably
probably
have a
have their own,
choir
yeah.
strong enough to boost it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would be.
They'd have their own
Okay,
way of
so-
communicating, so yeah.
So then
He'll
how
sit
long do we
there,
have to
do the
wait
magical
for-
chanting. It could be a few days.
Yeah, it could be. You should probably roll something. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
Will be probably something we'd be getting on the outskirt, on the way out of Port Wonder, or during our time here.
Yes, it's definitely going to be a few days before this. Yeah, there's quite a few warp storms for some reason.
Okay, well then we should probably. Other people can do stuff.
Discard had stuff he wanted to do, and I'm sure that we'll be leaving after he's done that,
No, I've got
I-
shopping.
or
we
never
got-
leaving again.
We're all going to be well. Currently, since we have a thing, we're probably going to be we're trying to find more stuff for the regiment. I'll be putting my acquisition test towards that.
Just need to find the flak armor, and I've got that queued up.
Do we have
Mhm.
anybody that can try to do some recruitment?
That would be really good to have.
Yeah.
Depends on what stat Gray would say it would ran on.
And also, if anything, it could be working. It depends if you want to do directly with Freeborn, or do you want to go to the
You've
wanna go-
basically got like multiple options. You can either try and get people to join with the King Shilling method. It's like come join the army, go interesting places, get brutally
Religion.
shut up.
or go to the governor and just
you won't starve to death. That's the only good thing we can say.
I mean, to be fair, that's a genuine perk in some places.
Yes.
To be
Or-
completely
or
honest,
kill.
life on a rogue trader ship is not terrible
or go on or go to
if the rogue trader is successful.
Well, the thing is,
or
these
go to
guys
the
aren't for the
governor
rogue
and just
trader.
have
These are
someone
going.
draft them.
You're recruiting for the Imperial Guard.
Oh, right.
I'm
Yeah.
going to tell them that.
Those recruits.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the other option is to try and convince the local prison guard to give you his dregs and let you conscript them.
Oh, that sounds like a fantastic idea.
I think it would be a very good idea to figure out what exactly our turbulent past is at this point.
Yes.
Yeah, we really should.
Because this will probably
I mean-
defend who you're actually going to annoy.
Do the Arbites hate us?
Well,
The Arbites love
okay.
us.
I've seen
So-
3 ideas put forward so far. I'm sure Gray has plenty of his own, though.
I'm happy to go with your ideas.
I mean, it would
Okay,
be
so what
Pro
was-
D3?
Well, we
The
could
less-
also just. You're supposed to choose this, right?
I mean, it honestly, it is Rex's house, it is Rex's home, it is Rex's ship. Let's have Rex.
Yeah,
This
I'd
is basically
choose
tied
this.
into his own family's backstory. So
I think
Rex
the
is-
DM
Okay,
is
so
supposed to
please
choose.
repeat the 3 options.
Yeah, DM's supposed to choose, but DM chose, you choose.
Yeah.
Right, where did I write that down? There it is. So mine was tech priests like the ship, space marines hate the ship. Discard said the administratum loves the ship because we stole it from the tech priests, and the tech priests hate the ship. Can't remember who said it, but the other option is pirates hate the ship, and the navy loves us.
before she wrote
Honestly,
on
I
it.
like the one where the tech priests hate us because we stole it on a technicality, and the administratum loves us because that just seems just very officious and very kind of in the freewheeling character.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Game recognizes game.
Of course, the tech priests want their Lave class back at some point in the next million years.
At some point. Oh yeah,
I'm
we need to
making
get the
sure
ship
most of it
fixed
stays
as
not
well.
on fire.
Mostly on fire. But then we have to get the ship fixed and stuff as well while we're here.
Yes.
Well, we can
Yes.
that way. That means we can go to the Navy too. Oh wait, we don't know the Navy. Wait, sorry, it's Ministratum. We go to the Ministratum ports.
They paper over the holes with a bunch of old sort of status reports from far out planets.
You
Dear
put
Desperado,
paper
do you
over
have a
the
penal
holes in your
regiment
arm
you can
with
loan us?
no, do you notice bills you've been sent?
That's fair. Well, I suppose Rex doesn't have to be here while I wait for
I mean, you can just
astropath response.
you can probably come through with the Asper. You just need to, they'll probably ping you with a message or send a runner.
I'm not leaving this place
Uh,
now that I've got the guy here.
okay.
You're both
I-
given
I'll make-
comfortable quarters.
Yeah, I'll make sure that he doesn't wander off or get stolen.
Or talk to people about his wonderful researches that he's been working on this entire time.
Yes, that too. But Rex doesn't have to be here while the wait, so he can do something useful.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the starship repair rules. Well, one thing I'm doing while I'm here is I'm taking the crew out on a grand pub crawl to celebrate their successful slaughtering of the orcs.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
we're all
yeah.
so everyone who wants, I'll be with him on that.
Well,
I've got more
basically,
shopping to do, sadly.
yeah, I'm treating this as attempting to buy the crew improvements. So that's an acquisition test. I'm going for the good version. So that's just a flat roll against profit factor. Made it. Excellent. Our current and maximum morale is increased by 3.
Hey,
Nice.
Huzzah! A Babasek bottle in every cot.
So what
That's
do
a
we get?
lot of Amasek.
Do we have 103 max morale now?
yep,
104.
Yes. Oh yeah, because it's 101 presently. Right?
yes.
Okay, cool.
And current 77. That's probably going to go up quite quickly with a bit of short leave.
no.
Gray, is there a bonus to the acquisition test needed to repair the starship? Since we're at the major port of the area, page 228 in the main book.
Probably will be, yes.
It's normally a -10 for every 5 points of hull integrity. That's one test per 5 points.
You're back.
Also, something else we could potentially do for maybe an extra point of profit factor is we have the special navigation sensors. So potentially we could sell our astrographic data that we've collected from various planets for a bit of profit factor.
So long
Well,
as
I
our
did
copyright
roll-
is slathered all over it.
I did also do a couple of trade astrographer roles for the various systems we were in, so that would be
They've been added as I added those as we went along, I think.
well, not the warp navigation,
Oh yeah,
because those are automatic. This is sort of doing trade astrographer to
yeah,
do sort of system analysis rather than warp.
yeah. You can have a go at that and see if you can sell anything while you're hanging around.
Okay, so what do we want to do for that?
So, Gray, would it be a flat roll then for
Yeah,
repairs?
call it a flat roll.
Okay. Just here though. Everywhere else, it's the normal.
Yeah.
Or worse.
This is you're back in civilization. It'll be fine.
You are back in the main artery that's pumping men and material in from the Imperium into this area.
It's a shame we don't have a contract with the Navy to supply us with repair kits.
Yeah.
Nope. But we do have the Administratum who will ease our paperwork.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah, it helps.
All right, let me throw these dice and see if I have to repair more than 5. No. We get 5 hull.
Yep.
How much are we missing?
More than 5. 9. Wait, no.
Oh,
12-ish? 18, I think? Somewhere around there.
It's 45. You're at 45 or 63. So you're now you're now up to 50 of 63.
okay.
Is
so we're down to
carouse
13.
is carouse a skill?
I can try again in...
1d5 weeks.
Let me roll the dice.
Hmm,
4 weeks.
damn it, that's
And that's a
long
week
time.
that passes when you're doing that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're here for
We're-
at least a week, and then after
we're-
that
we're-
week, we have to
we're up
decide if
in-
we're staying.
Yeah, we're up in dry dock for a week at least.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I suppose people want to do or
I was
are we
about to say
waiting?
acquisitions. But
Well, are we waiting for after the Navis nobility to see if we get more profits factor from that?
Do we hear back? Do we hear back in a week, Illy's Gray?
Yes, you'll hear back in a week.
Okay,
Great.
Well, then let's resolve that then, I suppose.
Yeah. So you basically told them that. Have you told them the full nature of it, or have you just told them you've got him? That's
I
quite.
just told them we got him.
Yeah.
Because again, I have some misgivings about this map, especially after the insanity point gain.
The fact that looking up, watching it re stitch itself to accommodate your route.
Yeah.
It wasn't the fact that it was reintegrating itself, reshaping itself to map the route. It was that it said hello in the middle.
Yes.
It
you know what?
waved.
There.
Keeps adding here be dragons to the everything as well. It's getting quite annoying.
Yeah, you don't say.
For a good time, call the Emperor. For a better time, call your mom.
Wow.
Okay, so what do we hear back
Sure.
from?
Excellent news. Artem will be much prized. Send him
Someone's
and
coffee
whatever research materials he has on the first starship to and then it'll be wherever your home world is.
Okay.
Melitor Prime or something stupid like that.
Better look.
Another question. Okay, so what does he say about that?
He's not going to go. It's like, no, my work's here. You know, you can't take the map out of the Coronix. What's the point of making a map of the Coronix Expanse if you take it out of the Coronix Expanse? No. I'm going to get myself a new ship. I'm going to go back out there. We're going to get this map tightened up. Got to make copies. Copies is very important because one map doesn't help anybody.
How are you on charm?
Well, when dealing with sort of the nobility and
knife
stuff like
is
that,
insane.
not bad.
You could appeal that he's been that while his research is wonderful, you would need to gain access to more resources and everything. He should go back home to touch base and
I
acquire
suppose I
stuff
should
from his
tell them
house.
about the map, Rogue Trader. Do I tell them about the map?
Yeah, absolutely. And
Okay.
tell them we need to test it. Tell them we need to test it, and they need to be here to test it.
Okay. Well, I tell them. Okay, so I send a follow-up message explaining the rest of the situation. So that's going to take a few more days, I suppose.
Yeah, but you got a week, so
Yeah.
I'm sure you get the reply back by the end of the week.
Okay, so I managed to recruit enough people to restore the crew, but I do not get people for the crew, but I do improve everyone's morale to maximum.
Excellent. So you're short staff, but at least everyone's happy.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's all the booze floating
Oh,
around.
I did the wrong one there.
To be fair, that'll do.
We're number 2, right? Okay, we're down here. So
Apparently, the Mechanicum's being a little stingy with servitors.
So I hate you.
They do hate us.
Yeah,
They keep sending you the worst servitors, like the geriatric servitors.
This isn't even a servitor. This is just a guy with a wrench stapled to his forehead.
Help me!
Give me that.
Use anesthetic.
Incorrect. This is a footfall pattern servitor as categorized by us. Shut up and deal.
It's going. They just grabbed me off the street.
I mean, yes, we're recruiting him, but come on, guys.
Yeah, we had a bottle of anesthetic and get him
Why
on
does it
the
hurt?
away.
That would be the staple.
Can I take it off?
Ooh, no, that's in nerves. We're not removing that without a blowtorch.
Yeah, that's now Mechanicum-sponsored augmentation.
The good news is that once that sets in, you'll forget you'll have nerves anymore.
The bad news is you may have tetanus.
That's the bad news we're going to give him.
Good news is we
Well-
can cure tetanus. Here, step into the servitorizing machine.
Hey, there we go.
In
Hand me that
Canada's
wrench.
professional medical opinion,
Katrina is the dogs.
Meanwhile, my unconventional medical opinion is that you're a deep shit, laddie. But there we are.
All right.
This poor
So
guy
it
now
is
has to sleep
lovely.
with all the servitors. It's like one normal guy, this shaping guy, and like rows and rows of robots.
To be fair,
We
if
have
he
to-
lives long enough down there, you could always make him the servitor minder, because if he survives a few weeks down there without becoming a servitor, he probably is actually quite good.
Yeah, Gray, we absolutely have to keep him as a fixture on the ship now.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
unfortunately, yeah.
The in-joke strikes
we,
again.
we have we have him look after
His
the
name's
trophy
Carl
room.
now.
So,
I don't care what it was
so-
before. It's Carl now.
How would we
They wrote
go
it on the
about?
range.
So here's a question, Gray. How would we go about getting rumors from Fort Wonder about the rest of what's going on in the Expanse?
You'd have to go out there and carouse.
Well, rumor has
Carouse
it.
is.
Rumor has
I-
it you can accomplish this with a pub crawl.
I understand that, but the thing is, my carouse is 17 because that's not a thing I can buy in character.
Okay,
Well, you can always
crack on.
try it now and then buy it
have
next
fun
session.
failing.
Well, yeah. Well, I would need to have this for a reason to thing. So you know what?
Yeah, basically.
What does
That's
Carouse
why I
run off
didn't-
of again?
Toughness.
Pro-
You're surviving the
Oh.
beer.
Hmm.
You know what? I have.
That's-
You know what? So this is the
Here
first.
on Port Wonder, sometimes literally.
Just as a heads up then, Terran, Carouse for me is one of those skills that hasn't worked properly when you wrote it in.
Seriously? Oh,
Do you have carouse, Mister?
No, but the numbers don't line up properly when I'm looking at it as untrained, which tells me it's one of the skills that Terran added in when the maths doesn't work right.
Fair enough.
it's rolling with
Sorry,
toughness.
To answer the question more helpfully, I can't buy Carouse. It's on my sheet currently. I don't have the experience points available to pick it up.
Fair
Mine's
enough, fair
working
enough, fair enough.
correctly.
Yeah. Yeah, mine is as well.
You know what? I'm gonna.
Is
You
it
know what? But
full?
I'm gonna go out there. I'm going to see if we can find
Yeah,
out
it looks like
anything.
full.
'Cause-
Rex.
so Rex, what do we?
Yeah,
need to
no,
know
it's
about?
right. It's just showing up as -20 instead of half because fixing that requires me to know Java.
Yeah.
Oh.
So have
Show
so.
Certain
know
paths do you not be trod.
No,
So
it's
Mom-
also -20 is basically half. If not
Yeah.
Right
worse,
now.
It's
most of the time.
close, but you can manually fix it. Just
Anyway.
change the target number.
It's a big enough
Anyway.
platform.
Well, that's you found the really bad booze.
No, that's Sir Cursor. Let me go and.
I was
check
just testing to
carouse.
see if it worked, but
Yeah.
you found the
Oh, good
worst.
lord.
booze.
I'm going to hit my. I'm going to use a fate point just to see if I
Oh,
can
lordy.
hit it because I have
Discard
them. So that's
dies.
that's a less thing. But I'm just basically going bar. I'm just going standing bar to bar. You know, swapping. What do you call it? Basically, ship stories. And so from Captain, Captain the Captain Swabby to Swabby.
Yeah, you
Trying-
leave the bar with a deed to a bridge on Terra.
Yeah, just trying to find any information of where would be a good place to find some exotic, either find some exotic meats, or is there any place that's looking to to excise a sizable amount of the population?
Witch Curse World is already ready. Yeah.
Hmm?
I heard the Witch Curse World's got tons of stuff to eat on it.
Which cursed worlds?
Yeah. It's like literally one of the things in the gap.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it's between the Hermitage and the Battleground. I feel
Sounds
like,
like fun.
common
He failed,
sense
remember. He's not
dictates-
getting anything good.
Oh yeah, I was going to say because it's a
Ooh.
dead world.
Wait, no.
They may be pulling your leg, trying to get you to sort of waste millions of thrones on a misjump.
Millions of galleons of Prometheum just going. Yep.
Mm. Ah, yes, these witch worlds. They sound like maybe they have various brews and so forth. Oh, let's just send you another drink.
Yay! You're very popular in the bar.
Yeah,
What-
they're selling you cobblers, but you're very popular.
So, some
Well,
guys
I
manage
mean,
to
that's
get
what
you to clear
happens
his
when you
entire
walk in
bar
with a Rogue
tab.
Trader card.
Man, I really hate every single thing here about social skills in this game because unless you're really spec for it, it hurts.
Well,
That's the
Yeah.
true of all the skills.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if you're on spec for combat, you can't fight. If you're on spec for
yes, I know.
If you have bad skills, you're bad at those skills.
Did you
This
make
is
a
true.
load of new friends, though, Scott?
Yes, I have made a
Yeah.
plenty of new friends.
Yeah.
Until you
So
pass
that's-
out.
Several of them will probably come back on the ship with you because they think you're an easy mark.
Oh, that's a
That's
terrible
pain.
idea for them.
that's going to
That's,
end
yeah,
badly.
yeah, but that's their bad choice in life, so they can deal with it. Can't they?
No, anyway, this is
that.
what I'll be doing for the foreseeable while I'll probably make another check if we have another time period to do so.
Yeah. I mean, if we're still in the first time zone, I think I'm going to have a stab at trying to continue the ever ongoing crew acquisitions.
Okay.
Sure.
Right, yeah. What's the time thing for warp encounters, Greg? Again, like how many warp encounters how many days into it in the warp is it to encounter?
Every 5 days. Every 5 days of warp travel is one warp encounter.
Right. Okay.
Or part of.
All right. Where did I put the list?
Kind of be like every 5 days in a port, every so often a port you spend, you get at least one encounter attempt or something.
If there was a warp encounter happening on Footfall, there's a problem.
I mean, just there are other encounters rather than warp encounters,
I mean,
Ooh,
this is
71. The horror, the horror.
Okay, great. All of Football is horrified. Fantastic.
Discard, I didn't know you were married.
He is
Have you
now.
told your wife?
looks at Raymond finger. I am now. It seems like,
No, the wife's the demon in his head.
sir, I am completely do not have a single demon in my head. What are you talking about?
No, out of
Oh,
character.
there's the list.
All right.
Will Mount, I didn't know you were married.
Let's do what should notionally be the easiest stuff first. Let's actually try and get the crew their shields. So this is versus profit factor plus 10.
Okay.
The 1,000 shields for the crew and the bridge crew if they want. Yes, we have shields now. Holy Mary, Mother of Timber. How many weeks? How many sessions has that taken?
8.
So that's been what? 240 odd real-time days just to get 1,000 pieces of stamped metal with handles attached? What
You
the
think
hell?
that's difficult?
No, I don't think that's difficult because I've seen the stuff that's lower on my list.
Well, I failed my first roll to get guard armor.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. So,
Oh, I see. The CS
Keep
means
success
the
profit factor,
Yeah. Sorry.
which is
I-
profit factor minus 10 because scale.
how do you want to go about getting the troops then?
Yeah, we got to decide that.
Do you want to
Well,
go? Do you want to go the officious way and get them drafted and assigned, or do you want to try and
Clear the prison zone.
Technically, we were set this task by the Administratum, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Administratum are in charge of Imperial Tithes in terms of manpower, right?
Mhm.
So it wouldn't necessarily be a lie if we turned up and started in ordering an Administratum tithe of manpower for our own ship, right?
My, it got quiet all of a sudden.
Yes.
it depends if you can make the Ministratum think that.
Well, the thing is, we're doing what the Administratum want us to do.
The question is, can you get a stamped piece of paper that says as such?
Okay, to be fair, yes, I leave that to the people who can actually talk good. I'm just offering it as a suggestion.
It is
It's
a pretty
just-
good suggestion. Especially considering the fluff of our turbulent past.
Do any of us have peer bureaucracy or common law bureaucracy or whatever? That's silence.
I have pure academic.
I have common law administratum. That's about it.
Yeah, well, you could try to use that to get a stamped piece of paper from them that says we are doing this
That or you can
technically on behalf of the administratum.
find somebody who will at least point you in a direction of like, yes, you're looking for ties and stuff like that. Well, considering to our charts, we have an inordinate amount of people. This high world over here is significantly overpopulated and probably desperate.
Well, that's
I
not
mean,
a
that
bad
actually
idea.
sounds like something a pure academic would be useful for.
Okay, well, I'll file some forms and see what they come back with.
All right.
They send you like a encyclopedia of worlds in the Corona sector.
We have a map for that.
The map is
Yeah,
how to
map.
get there.
I mean,
The
also we
encyclopedia
could,
is what we find.
also you could also if you want to risk insanity, you could cross-reference your information with the map itself to see it might or might not have.
I think the
Yeah,
map
see
is
my
for warp routes and stuff.
Yeah, my first plan was to go to that rumored world that had the great void beasts they were worshipping and take it and get them there.
We could do that now after we're done.
That's a
with
great
this stuff.
idea, except our ship's on fire slightly.
We can
Well, it
we
was
can
on
we
fire.
can we can go back to look at that. Yeah, we can go back and focus on that.
It's less on fire now. Okay, so I suppose we should move along with the navigated story then, I
Yep.
suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the
So-
new response?
Troubling. Well, of course, we are not immediately going to blacklist any form of technology. It has to be something that we can get onto ships.
Properly vetted.
Yeah. Getting some local administrators to sign off on it would be probably an easier method. If you could achieve that and have it sent off to us, then we can make some good deals for you and your house.
Can I send a response then with the Rex's agreement that to do that we probably need to test it thoroughly first. So he and the map need to stay with us for that period.
Yeah.
Added, is that okay?
Yep.
Okay, well then I send that as the response, and I suppose.
Yeah, you'll get a response like before you leave saying, "Excellent, yes, just make sure that you get some administratum whelp to sign off on it."
I don't
Before
think
or
that'll be
after?
difficult. We have a big bonus with the administratum.
Wait, sign off before or after we leave?
Before we leave,
Before
we need
you
a
send
rubber
it back
stamp
with
that
them, basically they want you to get somebody on board who can watch you use it to prove it's not heretical.
Too bad we don't have the priest, because we could have gone to the Mistorum, I suppose.
I mean,
It's got to be a administratum. I suppose
the
the priest, you need a priest sign off as well, but that's probably going to be a bit easier seeing you have your own pet priest.
Yeah, we have a missionary who can sign all the paperwork for us.
Yeah,
That's
well,
the easy.
maybe. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so I suppose we've got to go back to the administratum to try with this now.
Just remember, we have a flat plus 20 with the administratum on social tests. I think it's social tests. Complications.
Okay, Added, what is your charm stat?
Yep.
35.
Well, that means that if you got a flat 20, if Addy didn't add that to his roll, that's actually a success.
Oh yeah, but that's a common law skill. So
Oh, yeah, true.
It's social only.
Yeah.
But it's all crew.
Okay.
Yep. Basically, I come to the head of the local administratum with a bottle of my finest Catacan whiskey and say we should talk about old times.
Excellent, excellent.
Remember the time you stole that ship from the?
Yeah.
his great grandpappy, his great grandpappy.
Yep, we're reciting things that happened in the last 3 millennium.
Look, when it comes to British millennium nobility, talking about what your grandsters did 300 years ago is the height of social entertainment.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what they exist for.
What's the point of having ancestors if you can't talk about their great feats?
Yeah.
To invoke their name in anger, I experience.
Yeah, and over the course of the evening, I tell him that I need a strapping young chap to come with me on adventures, sign off a few things. Oh, you know all that bother.
Oh, yes, yes. I'm sure we can find somebody to join you. Just let's have a look.
Ray is shuffling through his AI generated images for a pencil. Okay.
Probably.
Yes.
For a
Yes, I
pencil
have.
pusher.
Good lord, that's one of the fat ones. Let's not do that.
Quickly types in space nerd.
Yeah, I should have actually generated a bunch. I've got. Oh, okay. I might use Mr. Hat here. Because I want to.
Sorry. Mr. Hat.
Mr. Hat.
Mr. Hat.
Yes. Come on, let me save it. Let me save it. Yeah. So yes, you'll be given a I don't even know what I opened up there. Cancel, that's not saving, is it?
Well, that'd be easy.
Bellicose law. is the low-ranking administrator pet you've been given. So let's just load this into the tile set. It should be around here somewhere. Oh, I actually have to hit OK on that. Okay, be like that.
Oh, be like that.
All right. This is the fine gentleman on the Cornish Expanse who is sent to join your ship.
Expression like that, he knows what he's in for.
Yeah.
Look, he's being sent on a rogue trader ship at all. He knows exactly what's going to happen.
Yep.
Well, maybe, yeah.
He's got a fine hat, though.
He does
He
have
does.
a fine hat.
It's
a
like 2 sizes too small for him, but
that is a
bit small.
masculine nose.
yeah. And this randomly generates a bit more kind of administratum style people. But yeah. So, he's kind of like, hi, yes, that's my first assignment. I hope to be of much use to you as you are to me.
I kind of wish this man had glasses on. That's all I have to say.
Well, maybe you will next week.
Sorry, I'm afraid that eyeglasses are definitely heretic.
What?
Everyone wears contacts.
So we're keeping the. So we're just to make sure we're keeping the
Spectacles, on the other hand, are completely approved and okay. Don't ask.
Yes, you're keeping the map because they want you to prove it is not heretical. And this is the guy who's been sent to keep notes. He also, Serpentis. The difference between this and Foundry is I can see your mouth with your name on it moving across the screen.
I have no idea what you mean.
What are you
What
doing
call
over there?
it
sir?
liability? Oh, fine.
Okay.
That was great.
You just have to wait until Gray's doing something else.
Yeah, that was what I did wrong.
Rage.
Anyway, do I get some quarters? We're told that warp travel takes a while.
Yes. If you
Not
see
on this
anything
ship.
moving that's not supposed to move, either ignore it or hit it. Use your best judgment.
Oh, okay.
Or call for us so that we can hit it and shoot it.
I'm sorry, this is a VIP. We've assigned him some ratings.
Yeah,
he
has
has
some people there to officially assist him, unofficially make sure he doesn't look at the wrong stuff.
We just got to make sure we don't do anything extremely illegal
Well,
while he can find while he's
we
on
do
while he can find
then.
it.
Well, that's not his job. He's here to inspect the map.
Yeah.
Or so.
If you just see anything illegal, he might report it. But yes, he's going to be hanging around on your bridge until you can prove that the map is not heretical.
I
I do
suppose to
like
keep
his
him up
beret.
on
I'll
the-
give him...
Yeah.
Well, I'll dose him up to alcohol to the point where he's 10% not dead, and then show him the map.
Alright.
Do you show him the map when Autumn and I am there, or not?
Not yet.
Okay, that's a good idea.
I feel like that's a Corrales check to try and get him drunk.
Okay, 1 second.
How's your toughest -20?
Brace your
Okay.
iron liver.
I get corrodes as a class skill, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, he's sorry, Trader. He's supposed to be doing this.
That's a fair point.
Shame we're not on the Omniscience shield. Now you have to drink. It's part of the rituals of warp travel.
It's 5 degrees of success. He is pretty damn tipsy by the time he actually sees it. He probably can't make out anything. Oh, is it interesting? Is it wired into the machines for a reason?
Yes, that's how it functions. It's a perfect, non-heretical union of man and machine, as the Mechanicum intends.
Consider it a map servitor, as one would say.
Oh, very progressive. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I think
In 40k, that's a bad thing.
Yeah,
I was going to
very
make a comment
traditional.
about don't swear on my ship, but it's not my ship.
Don't point that out to him, though.
Yeah. He'll kind of like slump off into his seat. Just tell me when we get into the warp. I want to see the warp. Not see the warp, obviously, but yeah.
Oh yeah, you'll be seeing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But hopefully not
Does he-
seeing it.
Does he have?
Well-
Here's a question, Gray. Is this man going to have his own willpower and or checks that we have to protect him through warp trips?
Yes, willpower.
Yes. I should probably give him finding out a base.
Basic stats.
Yeah.
Hopefully something
Because-
better than 30.
Well, we have to keep him alive, so you may actually want to just generate him like some proper stats in case
Yeah.
a demon tries to eat him or something.
Or that he
Hey.
goes that he starts carving himself with the horror.
In case.
Yeah.
Well, I
Speaking
think
of which,
he'll
Serpentis,
get
how
the
is your-
standard 25s.
Serpentis, how is your insides being your outsides and your outsides being your insides right now?
Yeah. How well have you healed after a week?
You need like
that's
one a
that's
day,
a good
right?
question. I need to refresh my healing rules. But yeah, I think because I always count as lightly wounded, it's like a wound a day.
Yeah.
So
I
given
haven't
that the
been-
second wound warp encounter, I didn't hurt myself, I'll be fully healed by now.
Okay. Because I wasn't there to heal you because I had to do the.
Yeah, no, I remember.
You have to keep
but
things
no.
from getting worse.
Well, quite
Mm.
so.
Okay. Is there anything else we need to do here, or are we sort of ready to leave now?
I was going to
Well-
make a second stab at acquisitions. Give
I
me-
would also like to make a second stab at that acquisition test.
Want to get
Oh,
my
look,
hands
there
on
it
a.
is.
I really want to get my hands on a means of throwing a grenade more than my toughness bonus times 12.
To be fair,
Strength.
there's loads of grenade launchers.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh,
Question is, can we get one?
well, that's
Well, here's the question: do I want a grenade launcher or do I want crack grenade or frag or crack grenades?
You want the grenade launcher because those aren't.
If you're
terribly
getting
useful.
crack grenades, you want the grenade launcher so that you're far enough away.
Yeah, I would get the grenade launcher first because then it makes the other the grenades more
You may be-
useful.
You may be asking why do I want a grenade launcher? I am from a planet where grenade launchers are standard hunting weaponry for things that we hunt.
No, I wasn't
Lots of-
actually asking that.
there's just lots of birds, so they just decided to use shrapnel shock for everything. It's like fireworks, just slightly more entertaining.
Oh, yeah,
Kaiju
rather than me
world.
doing an acquisition test, I'll spend the time practicing with the new slinger pistol or stinger pistol, so I can justify getting.
Yeah,
Exotic.
you had plenty of time to actually pick that up now.
Yeah, but I'm
Also-
saying just to because you need a justification.
Narrative fluff it.
So I'll give up a thing.
Actually, that's a fair point. I need to do that to justify my use of the Dark Eldar spear. So no, I'm going to skip a second acquisition check and do that. That's a good show.
Yep.
Yeah, but the spear isn't it just primitive, or is it actually?
No,
exotic?
it counts
think-
as a monospear. It's
But it has
actually
special
just as
functions.
no. If you're not trained with it, much like your thing, it only counts as a monospear.
To get all the extra stuff, you need to be trained. You need to be trained with it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
that's a great point. I will skip a second acquisition check and actually just find out what the hell I'm doing with this thing.
Okay.
Well, so how much longer are we staying here then?
I think it was a week we had to wait because of the reply message.
Yeah.
We had a week. We had a week for the reply plus the ship being up in Hawk.
Yeah, we have
We
to be
can-
here for that at least. For at
Yeah,
least
we
a
can
week.
we can stay a bit longer if necessary if we want to do
Yeah, do we
anything
wanna
else
stay
with
another
the.
week to try to fix the ship more, or
We
You
need
have
to. It's 4 weeks
Oh, no,
before
it's
we
4
can
weeks.
make another
Yeah.
test.
Yeah, it's 4
Well, then
weeks.
we
So
want to leave before that probably.
Yes, we do still have the overwhelming clock hanging over our head.
Well,
On the other
I'll-
hand, we can stop at another station
Why
on the
is-
way and make another repair test there.
why
the
am
other
I
hand,
hearing?
something's
Why
happening.
was I hearing the woo woo woo?
Gray,
Yeah.
Sorry.
what's
Hmm?
going on?
Those are some great shades.
The alarms
Oh.
suddenly start sounding throughout the ship.
Oh, love of
Level
Why?
frog.
And I assume you dash to the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
probably.
we say, "Sir, reports coming in. Orc fleet."
What?
what? The orcs are at Fort Wonder.
Yeah.
Okay.
The orcs
Okay,
have followed us here.
great, wonderful, fantastic.
This would have
Um,
been a great time to have friends with the Navy.
Yeah, Jarn, you did tell them about the orc threat, right? Yes,
mean,
you did do that, John.
I sort of assumed they wouldn't actually be dumb enough to follow us to Port Wonder.
They did.
So-
They followed us through a warps.
And also, yeah, we did go through the warp. I sort of assumed it would take more than a few weeks for them to find our trail, even if they did follow us. I'm not a navigator.
They didn't the first time.
True.
So, kind of at the edge of the system, there's a little trading vessel. It's having its like day. It's been around for a few millennia. It's just coming up to jumping out when an entire orc fleet materializes around it. It
And a
lasts
rock
about
goes.
2.5 seconds.
Well,
Oh,
that ends the Kobayashi Maru scenario.
A rock just runs right through it.
This is a rather heavy attack force.
That has also just asked a very good question. How the hell did they find us?
I'm assuming Gray's been doing some rolls in the background.
But Greg's got some stuff going, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, it is possible from the stuff I read from the astropathic rules. It is possible to use that to see where a ship's gone.
Oh, his shades are gone.
Oh, fun.
The shades aren't gone, I've just got to move them.
Oh, okay.
So
Hey,
what
there
does
you
that mean
go.
for us?
Yay.
So what does that mean
So-
for us? Do we try to?
Honestly,
Fight,
I
try
think
to
this is a
run.
weirdly good opportunity.
To die?
No, the Imperial Navy is here. It's Port Wonder.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
If we just look like we're helping before we leave, they'll think better of us, and then we can leave.
I mean, we could actually pitch in for a massive, like, space battle. All hands on deck and everything.
Correction, we can ask the Navy what they will hire us for.
There you go.
Also, yeah, that's a better way of doing it.
Yeah, that's the more correct option.
So, ships currently stationed that you've seen: Gethsemane, Griffin, Sirius, 4 Cobras, and 4 Swords.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yes.
that was terrible.
Because you've got to remember, the Battlefleet Coronas spends a lot of its time on patrol. So, you know,
Well,
even though there's a lot of ships, but not all of them are always in Fort Wonder. They got to
How
cover a
heavy
lot
outnumbered,
of space with relatively few ships.
Other defenses.
Incoming is 4 cruisers, 3 attack ships, and 4 ram ships.
Okay, on tonnage terms, about equal.
Yeah, like
Orcs have a slight advantage in tonnage. You've got a slight advantage in training.
does a station have defenses?
The station also has defenses, yes.
Yeah, it would have to you'd think.
Okay. Well, I'm
Unless-
going to send a message to the local Navy that we are for hire if they want us to participate in this battle.
And
Standard-
the rather
sta-
curt reply will come back that your warrant of trade will probably mean you're in part of this battle if you like it or not.
Ah,
Yes. There's no need to negotiate when dealing with the Xenos when it comes to pay.
it's a little less than that and a little more the Imperial Navy are pointing out that we are technically the rogue trader warrant doesn't mean we can't be shanghaied by the Navy in like circumstances like this.
Yes,
I
you're
think
a
it's the
warship
Navy.
in a battle zone. Welcome to the battle.
Yeah.
Which
We
means
can-
our payment negotiation options have kind of just gone down.
Yeah, we can try to get payment after the fact, but before the fact, I don't know. Is there a spaceship equivalent of a commissar?
I think it's more the fact that it would be more
There are
of
commissars on Navy ships.
it would be more
Just
the fact
ask
of,
them
like,
if they're good for repairs after the battle.
Oh yeah.
that I'm sure that killing orc cruisers and stuff like that has a standard bounty payout.
All right.
One would think.
All right, your standard operating orders then are to maintain range, stay behind the Navy vessels, and pick off anything we can without getting too involved.
And
The
hopefully,
ratings will keep him in his quarters.
And hopefully, no ram ships decide to break line and go straight for Port Wonder and start disgorging orcs onto the station.
If a
Right, you
ram
really
ship
should-
on its own goes for Port Wonder, we should be able to help the guns of Port Wonder pick that off.
Yeah. Also, it's
I
just
would
one
hope.
ram ship versus a station. But Gray, you really should delete those torpedoes.
No, I might
These
need them.
torpedoes have been
Oh, yeah.
following us across. That's how they found
That's how
us.
they've been tracking
Torpedoes
us.
are
They
still
weren't
finding
It's the
torpedoes.
dang torpedoes!
Son of a...
The
They were orc
torpedoes.
spy drones.
It was a torpedo loaded with a orc boy.
Dang
just-
weird boys.
Before I start tinkering with the sheet, are we back at full ship wounds now?
No.
No, we gained
Ah.
5. We're 13
No.
down, I think.
So we're on 45. Gotcha. Well, slightly less yellow, slightly more green. I'll take it.
Still wish we went for. Yes, our ship is known for fighting the orcs. We are hated by the orcs. We are also loved by the orcs.
It's those guys. They're a good fight. Yeah, but they fought us that one time. Oh yeah, we hate them. Let's get them. All right. Orcs.
Yeah, orky logic,
Yep.
also known as the absence of logic.
One of them.
I love the orcs.
Sort of
They're the
Orc.
best.
If I'm not fighting, I'm upset. If I'm fighting, I'm upset.
Yeah, somebody asked me once, "Is there any friendly orcs?" And I say, "What are you talking about? All orcs are very friendly."
They enjoy two activities: fighting and fighting.
Fighting and winning. I mean, orcs on their own line have
Forgot
been
about
known to
winning.
show like some levels of individuality and having their own ethoses.
It depends what.
Someone
sort of-
really needs to teach the orcs how to party.
Oh, they know how to
No,
party.
no. I don't
Look,
want the orcs going on a space bender. They're
we also
bad
don't want
messages
to.
with the
Also,
food.
we do not want to teach the orcs this thing called heavy metal.
Again, correct.
We do not want the Wa united in song.
Gray, when we go back to our Black Crusade guys, I believe we've just given a calling
No. Oh no.
to teach the orcs heavy metal.
All right.
You forget who's left in charge of that particular old band. They would not stand for that shit.
Was it like? Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
that was the Iron Warrior.
Yeah, the Iron Warrior
Oh.
took command of that band at the end of the campaign. Hell no.
It was a coalition between the Iron Warrior and the Thousand Sun.
Yes, but the Thousand Sun was played by a blatant.
And also
No,
the thousand. And also
it
the
was me.
thousands. Yeah, it was Cursor was the Thousand Sun
Oh,
because he
Tech Priest was
wouldn't.
the third. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a coalition between the three.
You
of
were
us.
also very much supported by the two what do you call the two Hydra boys.
I don't remember what they were called, but yes, I know who you mean.
It
The Alpha Legionnaires?
It was the guys with the sort of the same name but reversed.
Alfarius and Farius Al.
Al
Yes.
Furious and Furious Al. Best and least suspicious names in the history of Alpha Legion.
Mhm.
This is going to be this session, tomorrow's session, the session after that.
We're gonna have to have a tomorrow session to sort this out in any reasonable time.
All right.
We have Port Wonder in the background as the backdrop
It can
for
just
this.
be just off the map, I suppose.
I'll just get that.
Gray, can I get a character token so I can speak in my own voice?
No. The ship has schizophrenia.
Well,
The officers will force ship schizophrenia while talking to each other.
Okay.
Hopefully the Imperial ships roll well for initiative, because damn, that's actually a pretty sizable Orky fleet.
Yes.
well, as long as they don't manage to ram with all four of them,
But
we should do okay.
They can just launch a bunch of torpedoes, though, right?
Yes. There's
So
going to
what
be an
packs are-
almighty torpedo exchange on both sides.
Oh yeah, the Imperial ships all have torpedoes.
So did the Hawks.
No, they probably.
Yeah,
do
but we have
too.
turrets and guns. We can shoot their torpedoes.
Based
God.
off of last time we tried this, I'm not so sure.
Well,
we didn't try that. No,
Well,
we
we
didn't.
did.
We
We
rolled
actually
back.
shot down.
Oh.
Well, we shot down the torpedoes, and we didn't take that much damage from it.
Most of the damage we've taken was from that torpedo.
Yes, we got the
Well,
one
yeah, but it
torpedo
could
that
be
got
twice as
through.
bad.
Yes.
Yeah, fair.
I'm just
Give
saying
me
we can
time.
shoot them from farther away with our
Anyway,
other
anyway.
guns.
Is there
Now,
something?
also,
Sorry.
there are other ships trying to shoot the torpedoes, probably too.
Well,
I don't
Mhm.
know if the game sort of accounts for like point defense crossfire or not.
Well, let's continue on. What's up, Gray?
Okay.
Oh, there's Port Wonder.
Yeah. Just need to make it a bit
In
smaller.
the rear, with the Nova cannon.
Okay.
Professor Plum in the library with the Nova cannon.
Wait, are we on the right or are we on the left?
We're on the right. Orky's on the
Okay.
left.
Okay.
And we're stuck in the middle with orcs.
No, we're stuck in the middle with Imperiums. They're not shooting at us yet.
And where is our ship, by the way?
We're
We're
the one that
smack in
doesn't
back
look-
rank.
Yeah, we're the one
Oh,
that
right
doesn't
here.
have a white background.
We were docked, so it took us longer to get ready.
Oh, this guy. Okay. 'Cause the Griffin was right there, and Gray is naming everyone else.
Yep. Okay. So first things first is to probably roll some initiative.
Yep. Let's hope the Imperial Navy crews they have here are they're doing.
I click the initiative button.
So
Well,
That's a number.
that's just for us. We check what everyone else gets.
yeah. So I'm just trying to
You
find
still
the
have the
correct
mass
book.
dice roll, isn't it?
I just don't remember how initiative works for space combat.
It's plus the maneuverability. Did you have the maneuverability?
Oh, can I buff our maneuverability before we initiative?
No.
Probably not.
Probably not. Because that counts, yeah, probably not. That's a lot of dice.
Well,
Yes.
there's a lot of ships.
So many dice.
That's actually gone fairly well.
Yeah.
So great. Is that actually where the Port Wonder is, or are we saying anything that reaches the back row?
Anything reaches the back is going to be that.
Okay.
Yeah, it gets to the space station,
Yep.
which we probably want to try to stop.
Yes, I mean, I think if like a crippled ram ship gets through, we shouldn't worry too much. If the cruisers get through, we should worry.
Yeah.
Well, the first ram ship shouldn't be a problem. It's the third one that I'm worried about.
Yeah.
It's
Second one's bad too.
if anything, it's going to do damage to Port Wonder, and orcs are going to be slaughtering the populace.
Oh yeah, it's just a
Well,
scale in
it's-
these things.
That's where all the.
Hey, it would be a great time to recruit some crew right now.
Oh,
For that.
Yeah, but this is how
Training
we
them
make
is
a
a
name for
problem.
ourselves to do that.
That's true.
Oh no, I mean right this second while the orcs are bearing down.
let's not. Let's not try to over egg the pot, please.
We're also.
I'm just saying it would be really funny to throw an announcement. Ship now recruiting.
The trouble is, they'd have to get to us in time. We're kind
Yes.
of not on the station.
We're not on the station.
Other practical issues.
All right.
And also, I think Port Wonder would look very angry at it. Look very askance.
Yes, and we don't need to piss
On
off as
on
well as
oppor-
mechanical.
Yeah, on opportunism.
Right. Which one's the Griffin again? Is that one of ours?
Griffin is, yeah. It says a Nova cannon.
Oh,
Ooh.
good.
That's a good thing to open up with when they're in a nice blob. If you could aim, say, here,
Yeah. I'm trying to find the range for the Nova cannon.
you do sort of aim with a Nova cannon. You at least want to know what rough area of space you make very miserable.
Serpentis is being taken back through the sands of time. Whoop, 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 whoop.
I mean, I was thinking more Battlefleet Gothic Armada, but you're not wrong.
Hmm.
I did also play the tabletop game back in the day.
Yep. Same here.
Demiurge were bullshit.
The what were bullshit?
The Demiurge Tau Auxiliaries.
Bullshit.
The dudes who had the death laser that was powered by sitting in an asteroid belt. Which ran to literally
Oh,
every
the
other
entire
faction.
Orc fleet is in range of the Nova
Nice.
cannon.
That's cool.
Well, the Navy,
Great.
we don't get to tell the Navy what to do, so let's just hope they're able to balls on.
Yeah. They aim for a small asteroid over here.
Send them an email. Best of
Add
luck.
I just want to say
They
good luck. We're all
confirm.
counting on you, and just send that 3 times at different points.
Just before they fire a Nova cannon. Every time
Yeah.
they fire a Nova cannon.
Yes, that's how we do it. Yeah. I know basically only me and Greg are going to get that movie reference, but I'm going to make it anyway.
No, I completely understand that movie reference.
Okay, so find the Nova
I even saw
cannon.
the sequel. It wasn't terrible.
Yeah. First was definitely better, but it was all right.
Yes. It's really hard to beat a comedy in a sequel.
That is true, yes.
The best was still Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that.
Hinted at, but never released.
That's because they had common sense on their side.
Yes.
Look, now it look. Knock on wood. Uncurl that monkey's paw, because they would probably do that nowadays.
All right, so
They would.
No.
the Griffin is attacking the first attack ship. Successful hit means it's on target and is detonated.
Yay!
Nice.
Those are my favorite words with allied Nova cannons. On target.
Is that this one here?
Yep.
I've done the drawing. Is that one this one here?
1d5 hits. 2 hits.
You shot the ship in the left leg, apparently.
Oh no, not again.
They've
Who glued legs on the Orky ship?
already got teeth.
They look. They need to make it look.
yeah.
They need to make it look like Gork. All right, or is that Morg?
Everyone knows the engines of a ship are called the leg, so we shot out their left engine.
What?
Well, not us, personally. What, you've not heard that?
I might have heard it, but pressed it.
Going to roll damage, but apparently it's not going through. I thought you rolled, doesn't it? That's why it's first time. Alright, so the second one. So it does 27 points of damage because it does 2 hits. So the first one's negated by a void shield. So 10 gets through. His armor is 16, so yeah, it just pinks off his armor, unfortunately.
A Nova cannon shot, really?
Well, the void shields were up. That's
Yeah,
it.
the void shields are up, which takes the first hit off.
He only hit once essentially after the void shields. So.
Yeah.
Was anything in the AoE range?
1 VU, so no.
Ah.
Oh, that's how much of VU it has. Okay, so it's
yeah.
just adjacent. Got it.
Adjacent squares, yeah. Okay, that's the turn for the Griffin.
All right. Cruiser up.
Next down is a cruiser. Who is going to move forward at cruiser speed?
Blow up your engines trying to overspeed, if you play.
No.
They don't feel the need. They're going to hold good tactics.
Who are
Orcs
you and what to do with
tactics.
orcs? They have orky tactics. Those are fun rather than good.
Those are tacticals.
Yeah,
They
sorry,
service
those are
you.
tactics.
Does this have a very charmingly named French orc?
Clearly, this orc captain is an adherent of Mork rather than Gork, so expect him to be cunning but brutal,
Orcish Drake or
rather than
whatever?
brutally cunning.
Or
We probably want to keep pace with the Griffin, that sort of class of vessel. We probably don't want to go too close until like the actual fight's joined, is my observation, boss.
Very well.
Well,
Which
Because
way
if
do
we
you
charge in
how,
off on our own, we're gonna die.
how would
yeah,
you like
we
us
definitely
attack?
stay behind
How
the
would you like
fleet.
us attack, Captain?
Keep the range.
Keep the range, or do you want me to reduce speed?
Oh, not yet. When we get more to grips.
All right, continue forward.
Aye.
What's the range of our laser?
Going forward, sir.
12.
Pretty darn good.
Yeah, but not that good. We can't shoot already.
Are we?
Full range
yes,
is
yes, yes,
18.
Oh, really?
We're going forward 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's fine. The problem is just 2 of them.
Yeah,
I did create weapons for the Venator's Superbus character sheet. They should even work.
Game crashes, deletes all of our information.
I mean, that's, a
Again.
risk that we just have to take. Tested them the last time.
Somebody from Forge goes to Gray's computer and smashes it personally.
Please do not. Testing. Everything is fine, and I've used up a really good roll.
Somewhere in the Forge servers, a small black hole has formed.
Well, as you do.
All right, we move forward. Do we have anything else we can do? Oh, you're shooting. Okay, you're firing.
No, well, we can't shoot with too far away.
Oh, I'm just organizing the crew to repel borders again.
There's nothing useful I could do at this point. Quick,
You got a
the orcs
text
are calling us.
message.
Oh, it's from the Griffin.
Hello, this is the orcs. Yes, if you could surrender, it'd be good. Then we can eat
I'm
you.
not surrendering to anyone whose ship is upside down.
We're not upside down, you're upside down.
I was getting.
Orientation in space matters not for your rules of conventional physics.
I do apologize. I was getting.
So also- Mhm.
Where it falls.
No,
That's
it's
fine.
canon now, it's the orcs.
Yeah, we've now got a
It was the
very
orcs.
well-spoken orc.
I was hoping it was the Griffin saying, "Thank you, the sentiment is appreciated. Please stop calling us."
We have bigger things to focus on right now.
So,
Like the
so,
orc
so,
fleet.
what do we do? We never fought in a battle before. Help us.
Actually, that's a fair point. This is a patrol battle group, isn't it? They're probably used to whacking pirates rather than, well,
Next
this.
line.
The thing you just did with the Nova Cannon, that was good. Do that again.
doing it.
Yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna drop out. If it's the rest of the session is space combat, I'm feeling a bit rough.
That's fair.
Alright,
I'll see you guys next week.
Rest up, man. Sorry you're
Yeah.
not feeling well.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Also,
sort of set that one there. So it's just opening things, it's everybody just kind of zooming towards each other. The ram ship's going to go forward. Nothing's going to be in range till next turn anyway.
if we're lucky, either the ram ships will isolate themselves from the cruisers, or they'll blow up their engines trying to do max speed. One can hope it.
Yes.
Right, where's Whoosh? One of the Cobras is moving. Oh, they're moving fast. The escorts are doing what escorts are doing and getting seen between them and the fleet.
We're not saying that escorts exist to absorb stray Nova cannon shots, but
The concept of physical intercept is real.
Alright, Crotch Chucker. Cobra. Another ram ship. 8. This is the boring turn.
that's fine.
Well, this is a starting turn where everyone moves forward.
Yeah.
And then all the orcs shoot their torpedoes.
Okay. So, that'll be turn 2. The Griffin will now move forward. Still out of range of most of its weapons. It will have another go at hitting the Dakar. So, Mars pattern Nova Cannon. Why has it got strength bonus? Did I
Why
cast
wouldn't the
it?
Mars Pardon Nova Cannon have a strength bonus? It's a very strong weapon. Come on now.
It's set to melee, that's the problem.
Yeah, don't do that.
All these are set to melee.
Clearly, the Imperial fleet is strong.
To be fair, they are ram ships. Ram ships really should be set to melee.
Okay. So, Nova Cannon. That's a bit better. Targeting the Dakar.
So that one
Proper
raised
hit
into a
there.
cruiser? That's great.
And it does full 5 hits.
That's more like it.
7 degrees of success.
I mean, granted, their shields want to come back, so it's only 4 hits, but that's still 4 hits on one
Yeah.
target.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's more like it.
16.
Kindly explode.
26. It's 2d. It's probably just quicker to roll it. Roll 4d5, 8d5 plus 16. 43 points of damage on the Daka. Daka's armor takes 22 of those off.
Wob.
That leaves it at 21 points of damage.
Wait.
That reduces it below 50% in its first wave.
Yeah, that's the thing. I guess orcs
Yeah.
wouldn't actually. The ships are a bit ramshackle, I guess, aren't they? So hull integrity ain't going to be their strong point in a way.
No, there has to be some things. There has to be something to balance the fact that there's so freaking many of them.
Yeah. So the Griffin does that, and then the Griffin will launch out a couple of squadrons of attack fighters.
The Griffin launches fighters straight to the back of its own escort. Whoops.
Don't actually have a token for fighters. I shall fix that in a second. So yeah, the Griffin's just going to launch something out.
I wish we had attack fighters, but
We have to buy some. They're expensive.
they're
Yeah.
also the fact that also the fact that there was an entire thing where I can jump in a fighter myself, but no.
Can's moving forward. The can doesn't have anything in range, does it? Well, it could launch its torpedoes. It's not in a great position for that, though. Probably going to hold that. Right, it's on to you.
To us. All right,
Yeah.
we are back here because we are slow as slow.
Yeah, just advance
Enemies
forward
are in
4.
range.
Advancing forward for sir. 1, 3, 4.
Yep, and I'm currently hovering drawing on weapons, so I'll say fire
Do
the
we-
laser battery, and
do
we're
we
targeting the nearest ram ship.
Do we have
There's
enough? How are we?
Let me
for,
improve
for
the scan.
How are we for micro battery range?
Macro batteries will almost certainly not going to be in range because macro batteries have a max range of like 10.
Okay.
Let me check.
Also, the macro batteries can't shoot.
I got you. I was because
Yeah, the ram ship's in 12, so it's long range.
There could be a point in time that at the end of this move, I can just I could tilt this like this so that when we go forward this way, we can have it. We can go forward this way.
Don't worry about that this turn because we wouldn't be in macro cannon battery range anyway.
I mean, the enemies are going to go forward too. You know.
Yes, but right now we might as well
yeah.
keep going straight forward and stick with.
Yeah, no, that. But this is at the end of our. This is at the end of the movement. You know.
No, I get that. I'm just saying we might as well just keep going straight forward right now and then turn next turn. Because right now we're still amongst the Imperial ships who are going to take shots for us. We don't want to break off formation until the fight starts.
Mm-hmm.
Is my argument.
No, we have an entire. The rest of the ships are going to be going forward right now, so we're just looking for them. Okay. So I won't mix. You don't really want to. That's my. That was my
That's
assessment.
fine. Oh.
Hmm.
Who's wobbling the Khan? Stop it.
Hey, I already selected, I didn't think I did.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Okay, so Terran, you've done the tech.
Two lots of fighters out.
I've given us +10 detection, which is great.
Well,
since
Captain's
then-
hovering, discards
going-
piloting, so.
Well, no, the piloting didn't really require a check, so I'm going to go over. I'm going to go
Oh,
over
you're
and
right. Sorry.
group and use the see if I can get a target lock.
Please do. You've got plus 10 to detection, apparently, from Terran.
Okay, so where did
Uh-huh.
you move my scrutiny, Terran? Move scrutiny here.
It's under S for scrutiny, right below Psionicense, next to wrangling.
Yeah, it's from the left side.
So no extra bonuses, fair enough.
No extra bonuses.
Who's
No extra
yeah,
penalties, at least.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, exactly that. I'll take it.
Shooting. Let's see if this works. Shot wide.
Pew 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 pew. Nope.
What's your BS, boss?
Well, I'm using Jarns, which is 56. I didn't modify it quite right, but it would still be a miss.
Oh, right. You've actually keyed the sheet up. Gotcha.
All right.
Don't forget, you can modify the target number when you're making the roll.
Yeah, I just didn't modify it correctly.
Anything else you guys are doing?
I
Yep.
think so.
That's just basically all they really want. All they want me to do on my side.
And if you do a full auto attack, it will correctly add the right modifiers.
All
For the
right.
weapon.
The swords have got a range of 6, so they might be about range of the.
Pew pew.
Yeah, he's going to move up like that, and targeting on this first attack ship here. Let's see. Did I make these guns melee? I did as well. Yes, look at that. Bet did that to every ship in the fleet.
They default to melee, so you have to change them,
Yes, I know.
which is
I'm
annoying.
just more cursing my stupidity than anything else.
But once you've changed them, you can just copy that gun to all the other ships that use the same gun.
Yeah, true.
Small favors.
Okay, so this has got 2 dorsal Sunseer Mark II batteries, which are obviously going to
Nice.
get linked together. Why is its target so low? Let's try that again. If that's set to basic rather than the throne. Okay, this is a bit weird.
What I did was give them the rate of fire for full auto that matches their strength, and then a plus 10 attack bonus to offset using full auto.
Yeah, just more. It's calculating half the value.
That's strange. Is it not trained?
Yeah, that's probably the problem. So that makes them strength 8 total, combining into a battery. It's basically not trained. That's advanced. Should be trained. Yeah, I don't know why that's. What would the skill be?
There isn't a skill. It's ballistic. It's ballistic skill.
Yeah, but it's a skill set at 45. But the target is 23.
That's weird. Is the range weird?
Could be. If it's shooting at long range, you might be applying overactively.
Range is 6. Classic ship common, yeah.
So you're throwing it from the combat screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought Sunseers had a range of 9.
These are tiny ones on the
Oh.
sword frigates. Right, sorry about this, folks. Things have gone weird.
Ship combat. This happens with ship combat. We have multiple ships.
Nope, that rolled against 26. That's strange.
Okay. That should definitely 10 higher. Anyway.
Also, I would not combine those into a single roll. I would roll those separate because it's not going to do strength properly.
True. So I roll that again. Okay. Oh.
Second will crit.
Yep. So 5 degrees success. Crit 4. And that's what the penetration is of the crit. A solid number of hits on it. So the
That's a
first
good
one.
call. I'm going to do that.
First one pings off the void shield.
Well,
And then hits. So that's 5, 6, 7 hits on it. So that's 7d10. Alright, the one of those misses is 6d10. So it's a strength plus 8. 51. That just deletes the ramp shit.
So immediately just full
Just-
sun
Yeah, it just
spear through. the
opens
middle
up
of
and
it.
just like wrecks it immediately.
Was this just one of the little cobras doing it?
Yeah,
That's
so
some good
it's a
shooting on
sword.
the cobra.
The sword just hit
Oh,
pretty
sword,
much.
sorry.
It missed with one of its 8 strength.
It
Man,
ran.
that's a lot of punch on a sword.
It
Yeah.
it rammed that right through their fusion batteries.
All right. That's the sword. Next up is Sirius.
And a Sirius doesn't have a Nova cannon, does it?
No. Just have torpedoes. But I suppose that's not a bad place to fire off a torpedo battery. Because that is right in the middle of the orc ship. The chance of that going past something is quite high.
mhm.
So they're going to rush off. They are speed. Try to see. Oh, that'd be useful. It'd be useful if you put the speed of a torpedo in with its weapon profile, but no, that wouldn't be a fancy fight rule book then, would it?
Nope.
Speed 10. Everything's speed
Let's
10.
never assume that the FFG people knew how to adapt a rulebook in an intelligent, sensible way, because they didn't.
Alright, so the Sirius has fired off a good amount of torpedoes there.
If only they had an instructional manual documenter to format her.
Alright, the attack ship Daka, who's taking some serious hits, but can get itself in range of this sword class. So it's dorsal macro batteries. Why is that target? Oh, because it probably didn't give it any skill. I apparently just skipped half of this. Spent an hour and a
When you
half
say-
setting this up.
Oh.
Apparently just decided not to do anything good.
Yeah.
Okay, so the looted dorsal macro cannons. In range. Miss. And the pro guns. Also miss. Congratulations, Daka. You're useless.
Yeah, use.
This little pop-up has just given up the date. Gethsemane. Also has torpedo tubes. So it looks like that'd be a good thing to add in there. Because I don't think this little ram ship is going to be able to avoid them. Then it's a sword up here. Oh, welcome to the Battle of Port Wonder, guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's also going to target a ram ship.
Good, good.
Let's see, we've got one volley of torpedoes going straight to a ram ship, one maybe going for one of the cruisers at the back.
Yeah.
The thing about torpedoes is that they're there to block off modes of transportation and force people to do things like try and divert.
To be fair, the orcs won't divert, they're orcs.
Alright, that sword just pinks off its ship armor.
As freely wheelie the orcs are, I still don't think that the torpedoes up the face are a good time.
You've got to remember they've got to go forward 5 before they can turn.
Yeah, that's the thing. Unless they pull off a hard piloting check, they're gonna get a face.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to try that here. Which it succeeds, so they will actually turn there and end up down there.
As Yorick once said, those who underestimate the orcs get fucked.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's not far from the truth. I will give you.
Ram ship has to go forward and immediately runs into both of these torpedoes that Klaus.
Oh yes, because it's not dead on, isn't it? It's just if you're within 1VU contact,
Yes.
isn't it? Ooh.
Okay, this will probably not end well for him.
I mean, I'll take one less ram ship.
I mean, they could throw Gretchen out the window and see if they stop them.
They could, but I don't remember ram ships having terribly good turret rating.
No.
Can we be like, hey boss, can we get torpedoes in the future?
What the zog are you talking about? We is a torpedo, you get.
I think you talking to it.
I was
sorry.
talking.
I thought you were talking orc. My bad.
No, freaking. I can see it now. You start talking. What are you talking about? Don't mind me.
What the hell are you talking about?
Ram ships have got a turret rating of 1.
Oh dear. Do both torpedo attacks get merged into the 1 for the purposes of turret rating?
Yes.
Oh no.
Because they're being. No.
12 strengths.
That's this ram ship or so.
Yeah, it's just a ram ship, yeah.
That's a waste.
I mean, it is, but it's going to be the deadest ram ship we ever see.
Well, yes. It's going to waste the ram ship too.
Well, yes.
Right. So I don't think that helps. Where's the thing? So. Make a challenging ballistic skill plus torpedo rest thing. So the guest ceremony gets to roll for his torpedoes. See how many of these actually hit. I guess Semi's the new ship, so she's not got a very good crew.
Yeah, but she has tasty weaponry, I hope.
Yeah.
One of our regulars in chat has also just petitioned for this in trouble ram ship to be called the Zogged Boys.
Alright, so all the Gethsemane torpedoes miss.
Okay, maybe it's less Zogged. That just means they get to keep going and hit the next thing.
True.
Isn't that the cruiser?
The Gethsemanes were this top pair here, so this is the one that's going to go diddly diddly diddly.
Yeah, that's the cruiser.
Yeah, so it might hit these guys next.
It might. It
Because
might.
it's 1VU, so it's going to at least try and attack those guys before continuing.
I'm really hoping it hits the splort. I mean,
All right, so that is 6 degrees of success. So all 6 torpedoes from the Sirius hit.
Okay.
Goodbye, Daka.
That's not the Daka. The ramp.
Oh no, you're right. You're right.
These are all plasma, so it's
You see it elegantly, like, pirouette through the first set, and then just land straight into each and every one of
12d10 plus.
We pick up a
14 times
broadcast from the lower
16.
torpedoes.
Okay,
Dibs.
so just the plus whatever. The plus 14 times 6 is enough to destroy the ram ship.
But we want to roll every.
Yes!
We want to roll everything though. How dead?
Shiggles. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Okay.
I think the Sirius got that one, didn't they?
Yeah.
Beep. So that's
Kill confirmed.
The wrong one, Greg.
So-
The Sirius got him, you said, so that's the one that should be removed.
Oh yes.
The lower torpedoes.
Because the top torpedoes from the other chappie might well hit this attack
Yeah,
ship.
the Daka.
That's
So,
why
yeah,
I'm being specific. We might get a cheap shot on an attack ship.
Or the cruiser.
Well,
That ram ship is having a very, very bad day at this point. Just like 6 torpedoes managed to slam straight into it.
I believe it has transcended bad days. That ram ship rammed the torpedoes.
All right.
They did it. They did exactly. They lived exactly.
This is what
as they
happens when you
died.
try and quote a historical figure, but your mouth is full of tusks. Did he say ram the torpedoes? I ain't questioning it. Full speed.
wow, I didn't expect a US Civil War reference tonight, but sure. Calm down.
Do you know what makes it even better? Back then, torpedoes meant landmines.
Yes.
True, right? These are distinctly nastier.
Well, sea mines, but yeah.
Sea mines, yeah.
Well, yes,
Obviously,
we
yeah.
did see that they were in the water.
Any kind of underwater explosive, really. Spar torpedoes are a thing.
Yes, well,
My boat has a lance.
yes, a lance that then blows you up when it goes.
Underwater lance that hopefully blows up the enemy more than me. Yeah.
Okay, so this hero sword is unfortunately at long range for the Space Smashers priority guns. So let's see how this goes for him. Well, that would be
No.
a natural 1.
Oh dear.
The
So-
heavy guns.
The pro guns have got a strength of 1d5 plus 2. There's 2 of them.
I make a petition for the hero Cobra to be renamed the Farragut before it dies.
Okay, so of those, that's one void shield, so that's 4 hits at 2d10 damage each. 43 points of damage slams into this sword. 20
I mean, I
taken
guess-
off by its pro armor.
Oof.
I didn't actually put the hit points in because I think this is the point where my son came home and like actually concentrating on things disappeared.
Situation is for people.
Apparently the music was too loud at the birthday party, so it came home early. Today, after an hour and a half, I had to drag him off the bouncy castle.
Yeah, you were
Cobras have 30 hull integrity.
Okay.
not consumed by Bounty Castle.
At one point, I wasn't sure where him and the other kids ended.
That point.
It was just a massive legs and arms screaming.
Some limbs.
So 20 comes off that. So that makes it 23, leaves him with 7 hull points.
Yeah, because I was going to say they do. I'm looking at the hull rules used in the reference document, but I presume the Cobra hull that you could use is the same as the Navy's Cobra hull. So,
Yes, it's exactly the same as a Cobra.
Yeah. So he lives.
But it's a sword, technically.
Oh, sorry, you're right. It's a sword, not. Does that? 2 seconds.
Sword's
Oh, actually, no. The sword
35.
has 35, so he's a little help.
Yeah, he's got 12 hit points left. The sword, he's come forward, he's destroyed a ram ship and then got hit in the face by the face smasher.
Was that this one?
Yes.
Can we rename him?
Yep, what do you want to call him?
Arrogant, because we're going in for the Civil War references, we might as well make it official.
Okay.
If he's that ballsy, we might as well reward him.
Fair enough.
If he
Well, you
survives, we can have a...
True.
That's Fargate. What the hell, me? Set an eye in there. Okay, Fargate is up, taking hits, doing good stuff. Right, the whoosh. What's the whoosh up to?
Where is the whoosh?
The whoosh is
there's
this
the
one
whoosh.
down here.
Uh-oh.
The whoosh is closing quite nastily.
Farragut may have survived the first volley. I suspect it's going to have a hard time now.
Yep, launching torpedoes, firing the prow guns. Take that off. Prow guns firing. 1d5 strength. Doesn't make a difference. 2 hit. So that's not going to get through its armor at 1d10 plus 3.
Wing.
But the torpedoes, on the other hand, come out at d5 strength. 1 torpedo.
Well, it has a turret rating of 2, does the sword, so it might have a shot.
Yeah. Give it a roll. Yep, it just picks them off. The whoosh is not very happy with that.
The whoosh can
No.
tough it out.
Right, the cobra at the top.
Whee!
Cobras are fast.
Well, yeah.
He's going to rotate slightly like that. Actually, you can turn like that, can't he? And just fire off a spread of torpedoes.
I was going to say, if he's a
Frigate,
if he's a raider, yeah,
yeah, you can do a 90-degree turn.
yeah, because he's a destroyer, because it's only a Cobra
Yeah.
chassis, so yeah.
So,
you can.
it will come up on the ram ship. So this is a strength. Strength 4 torpedo pattern.
Ooh,
Let's just see how the shooting goes for the torpedoes then.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going to the wrong tab.
Mm-hmm.
No. And then they carry on to the attack ship Dakar. This is quite a good little pattern of torpedoes.
yeah,
Miss
it is.
the
Right, because
Dakar.
if this is the Dakar, it might well clip.
5, 6,
Either this
7,
goes or
8. Yep, it'll hit the
If it
the
goes,
whoosh.
sorry, just to be really anal, isn't it going to hit this cruiser first?
Oh
If
yes,
it
you're
goes
right. Yeah.
Ding, 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 it's going to hit the Khan.
Yep.
Chip damage on cruisers.
Nope.
Damn it.
And then it's onto the whoosh.
These
No.
torpedoes know what their business is.
And then it'll be onto this little ramp ship at the bottom. No. And then
Oh,
they're
hang on.
past.
No,
Ooh.
if it stops there, the face smasher might drive into them.
True.
Weirdly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, we can hope.
They end up there.
Yeah, so if the face smasher goes too forward, I think it will clip the torpedoes.
Yeah, clip on the back, yeah. Was the bad place to put them? But
No, it
just
was a great attempt.
yeah, but shooting did not work. Oh, and then of course he hits with the flipping dorsal cannons, which do nothing.
Hitting.
All right,
Hey,
3
if it
degrees
feels
of success.
another sword.
Not enough for a crit, though.
No.
No, sadly.
How do torpedoes work if you move into them?
Right, this
if
guy
you
is coming
move
up properly front and center.
Oh, Oh, we have another ballsy captain, I see.
Yeah.
Well, Commodore.
All right. That's a miss for the first one. One hit, or 2 successes. So one gets through the shield, and then the other. Oh no, he's already been hit this turn, hasn't he?
Yeah, because the Cobra pinged his shields with a macro.
All right, so that's 2d10 plus 4. What do you guys want to take over some of these ships? Give you something to do rather than me just sitting here fighting a battle amongst myself?
Well,
I mean, we are talking through, but yeah, no wait, I can take over a ship.
what do you think, boss? Do you want a ship as well?
Sure.
All right.
Which one do you want?
I'll take the DACA.
I meant the Imperial ships. Good try.
All right, you know what? I'll take this. I'll take the Grace Mare.
Gethsemane.
This right here, the
Gethsemane.
Yosemite, yeah.
Gethsemane. Oh, that's a Gethsemane. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know how to read.
It's fine. All right.
I'll just.
This sword is also going to move forward. And he's going to train his guns on the sharpshooter Daka. He's going to fail because all my guys are fail sons. That's one
entire
hit.
thing.
That's not a fail.
Yeah, but it's only one hit. You have to hit with the other one to do the same.
What's the strength on that?
Strength 4.
That should be 4 hits then, because that's 6 degrees of success. He rolled a
Oh,
4.
God, yeah, I was reading the number of hits. Yeah.
You've got to use full auto if you want to use the number of hits. You're firing standard shots.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
Okay.
Always full auto with a ship weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Otherwise, it doesn't work. And no,
Okay.
setting the ship to not have a single shot doesn't stop it from using
So
single shot.
3 of those get through. That's 3d10 plus 6.
Suddenly, combat got a lot more lethal.
5 points of damage on the Daka. Daka is taking some serious hits here. Alright. Attack ship Gubbins. Where are you?
Gubbins is the one who's
Oh
here.
dear, poor old Gubbins. He's going to fly
Oh.
right next to the torpedoes.
Yeah. If the Gubbins doesn't break in time, he is going to slap the torpedoes, isn't he?
Let's see.
He could
can
try
they
to break.
Yeah, let's try and break. Not with that roll.
No, I was going to say, I don't think Orky crews are that good at breaking, are they?
No.
No,
Well, he's going to get broken.
But tish. All right, come on, Cobra. Let's see what you can do. Oh,
Yep.
6 degrees of success. The entire salvo
The
again.
entire salvo of 3.
How is he rolling against a 75?
Oh.
that's a fair question.
Standard guidance gives them plus 20.
Yeah.
Seeking is plus 30 if they've got seeking
No,
torpedoes.
it should be
That's
just
scary.
it should be just 20, so it should be running against a 60.
Yeah. Did
That's
you?
still 4 degrees of success.
I must
That
have.
is still a full volley. In this case.
Yeah, still full volley hits though.
Mhm.
Attack ship Gubbins is going to have a bad day. That's
Because he had a bad day.
what's that? 4d10 plus 36.
He is defending his cruiser.
Oh no, 60-10.
Oh,
No, it's 2d10. It's 8d10 plus 14 times 4. So 40, 56.
that's his turrets. I mean, I don't know how many turrets an attack ship has, but do they do?
You got 1 turret.
Oh, no.
No, 107 damage onto the attack ship Gubbins. Attack ship Gubbins just gets obliterated.
Are these standard plasma torpedoes?
Yeah.
No crits. Oh well.
Doesn't need it.
No, it
Yeah,
didn't.
it really doesn't.
It's-
Good grief. Well, so much for the Gubbins.
We're getting a good number advantage here.
Is
Yeah.
anything in range to die from from a critical hit when the gubbins explodes?
Ooh.
It would have been the face smasher. That would have been right next to it.
I have to look that up to see what the range is on that. I know
Yeah.
it's a chance to. Okay, it's more than it's a catastrophic damage because it's way over 11 on
Oh,
critical
gotcha.
hit table.
Yeah.
So D10. Nope, just hulked.
Yeah. All right.
Damn it.
Okay, at this point, the orcs are probably going to start wondering about this attack. Because they came in expecting a fairly easy attack, but like,
They
the
just one
Imperial
ship
fleets
on
have
12.
just... They've lost most of their ram ships now. They've lost half their ram ships and 2 of their cruisers.
No, don't you understand? This was just the decoy. The real attack comes in with the rocks.
Yeah.
From the north.
I thought rocks didn't have warp drives.
No, rocks aren't. Rocks are just literally system crafts.
Okay.
They're
Fortunately, that
asteroids.
attack won't arrive for 2,000 to 3,000 years.
That's why they're so far in position. They went too early.
Right, got Chucker. Got Chucker is going to go forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make a hard turn. 45 degrees.
Wait, no.
No, the flag. Their Space Hulk flagship comes in.
Well,
Into the torpedoes?
Yes, into the torpedoes. Not that they care.
So his prow cannons are going to go into this sword at the top. I rolled that wrong again. Ooh, 6 degrees of success. See what their strength is for this turn. +2 to this, so strength 5. So that's full 5 hits going in. Doing D10 plus 3, so shields take off 1. So that's 4d10 plus 12.
There's the terminal penetration.
Okay, that's not its front armor, that's just the 17 side. Cobra has 30 hull. Oh, my maths is hurting. 17 minus 41. It's alive, but yeah.
41 minus 17 is 24.
24. So it takes 24 points of damage. You've got 6 health points left. And then the custom cannons on the flank, of which they're strength 5. Going to target in on this sword.
Oh, nice. I can make it do math.
Oh yes, let's try actually changing this to...
What? I mean, you can, but why?
Why not?
I mean, okay. Thank you for proving that you can roll 41d1 minus 35, I guess. Welcome to Ishimura Math with your host.
Mm.
Okay.
Bracket.
Look, you don't want to know what happens if you try and open calc. You just don't.
So,
It gets bad.
we've got another Cobra coming up. Who wants to take control of this one? This is the guy right at the top.
So is this the chap up here?
Yeah.
Oh, hell with it. I'll give it a spin.
Okay.
If the others are taking the cruiser, someone's got escorts.
He's got torpedoes and a speed of 10.
Okay, so he could stop here
Yep.
if you went full speed and then turn 90, right?
Or he could stop. Where's my marker?
You could reduce speed.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
it
actually, I was
doesn't
thinking
stop.
if I stop, say, here, if I could, next to the friendly
It's full or half.
Yeah, it's full
Oh.
of half.
So you could stop here.
45-degree turn, then fire torpedoes, say, there-ish. Try and
Can you-
nail Daka.
I don't think you can shoot torpedoes on that kind of a thing, unless maybe
No,
you can start them
you have
one
to go
square
straight
forward.
forward.
Oh, you do. Okay.
But that would still get you past the killer can.
That would still hit the Daka and the
Yeah.
cruiser.
Yep. That's a lot of people that could roll. You could hit.
Yeah. So if am I right thinking it would sort of go like that? Am I
No.
getting that right?
No,
Right
go
here.
straight. Where that red is.
Sorry. Yeah,
I
sorry.
got
I'm
it.
looking at the angle of the ship.
Don't look at the angle of the ship. Use the hexes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it'd still threaten the Daka, wouldn't it? So yeah, all right. I'll move half to there. Put torpedoes down lane.
Okay. Make me an attack roll. Your target is 45.
Okay.
Before you fire those torpedoes, there is no friendly fire for torpedoes. I mean,
Oh.
there is friendly fire for torpedoes. They will target allied ships first.
Yes, that's not a good target.
It's a good point. In which case, actually, I'll move full nice degree turn and just shoot the ram ship in the side. Because then I just avoid worrying about friendly fire and just put some hurt on the ram ships.
That works. You
Because
could shoot
then...
the splort with torpedoes.
No, because I'll have...
No, he's off
Oh,
angle.
But you
You're
can
right.
do a 45 and go straight to Grot Chucker.
That's true. The Grot
There
Chucker
you
is a
go.
torpedo,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, let's do that.
Shame you can't fire the torpedoes at half speed.
I sadly only the Tau get that kind of bullshit sort of modifiable speed.
Just
torpedo.
drop them right in front of the splort.
I mean, if I somehow miss the Grot Chucker, that's what's going to happen. It'll do.
You could shoot a wide salvo. That would let you hit the splort with anything that misses the Grok Chucker.
Disperses it, doesn't it? So some would
It
be
means
going inside.
it means they target two VUs out instead of one,
Right.
but only half the torpedoes can hit, and it's twice as hard to hit with them.
I'd rather just put a single
Hard
volley.
instead of challenging, and
Yeah.
max hits is half.
I'd
If you can
rather
get
put
some
a
good solid
volley
hits into the Grot Chucker, I'm pretty sure the Orcs would flee at this point.
Just looking at it, even if I missed the Grot Chucker, it's stopping
Okay,
somewhere
let's
else.
rephrase that. The Orcs will withdraw
okay.
to rebuild their numbers.
Yeah.
And come
They
back for a
have
proper
speed
fight.
10.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I would still rather try and get a good shot on the Grot Chucker and actually cripple it, rather than chancing 2 weak hits on the cruisers.
Point.
So, okay. I don't have access to the ship sheets, Gray, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to do this by
roll
hand.
me,
You said it-
roll me a D100.
and target was 45?
45, yeah.
CS45.
I assume I don't get to use John's fate points to reroll
No.
this.
Nope.
Worth a try. I don't know if that means I succeeded or not.
You did not. You got an 18. I'm sorry. It's CS less than 45. That's a hit.
It's 45 plus 20 for the targeting, isn't it?
Right.
Yes.
Yes, so it should have been 65, but so that's actually 4 degrees of success.
Okay. The Grot Chucker has got 2 lots of turrets,
Bing, 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 bing.
but at a 40 skill,
Ooh,
that does not
How do I
help
make
him.
it 2 degrees?
pardon?
Sorry, sir?
I'm just wondering how to make it 2 degrees of success. Don't mind me.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough. So yes, they've missed with turrets.
The miss of the turrets, so all 4 will now hit.
Okay.
So
and
that's 8d10 plus 56.
was just checking I heard that right. That was plus 56.
Yes, it's 14 for each torpedo.
Right. Oh.
Okay, so
Do you roll Righteous Fury on torpedoes? No, I know you don't.
No. But if you get a 10, it's a critical.
I got a 10.
Well, then, it's a critical.
let's just check, because I think that armor's a bit wrong on that guy. Pro armor's 23. So you take 23 off that.
So that's now down to 87 damage.
Of its total of 90.
Oh.
So, roll well on the critical.
I was going to say also, yeah, I still have the rest of the guns with this Cobra shoot for as well,
Yeah.
even if the crit didn't do it. Is this like one of those half crits, or is this a full?
Full crit, I think.
If you did hull damage with the torpedo, it's a full crit.
What's the total penetration do?
If you roll less than a 3 on plasma, roll again. Keep the second roll no matter what.
Okay, so everything you
early
got's got
text
3. But 7.
Surly tech sprites. Every single component they have, roll a d10 on a 4 or higher, it's now turned off.
No,
Oh,
I'm not doing
that
that.
What other guns does the Cobra have, and can I?
It has
reasonably
dorsal
chop?
pattern. It has a strength 3 dorsal pattern macro cannons.
I
Gray, just
may
roll
as
for the
well-
shields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I may as well try and chip the last 3 HP off with those.
Uh,
Oh no, that's a point actually. If the torpedoes knock the shields out, yeah.
Shields are down.
Yeah,
That's
roll
fine.
for the void shields.
Shields are down.
Perfect.
All right.
I can't believe you just reduced him down. The frigates are killing him.
Yeah, this has been the escort's happy day. It really is. I mean, the
Yeah.
cruiser killed 1 ram ship with that torpedo volley. Everything
It's-
else, this has been the Cobras and the Swords.
Yeah.
Fair play to the Imperial Light Navy.
That's what torpedoes do.
Yeah, true. Right, so what are we looking at here? We've got. Is it 45 is their base ballistic skill?
Yes.
The range of these, I'm assuming, is going to be short at 4 hexes. I'm trying to find the last use of these weapons to determine what it is.
Should be in the reference. What are they?
Oh, that's a good shout. They are.
Right. What
Cobra
are
range 6. Crew rating's 40. So yeah, rolling at 40, range 6. So you're not under half, unfortunately.
No, that unfortunately is a bad miss.
95.
95.
Hey, it weren't a crit failure. They didn't blow themselves up.
No. But the Gwachoka is now smoking from every orifice it can smoke from.
Womp womp.
We have a ram ship. The ram ship at the bottom, it can get with 1VU and attempt to ram the Farragut.
No, not the Fargate. Leave it alone. It's suffered enough.
Wrong one. Nope, misses. It will open fire with its guns, so why has it got no guns? Me?
Because it's
Pass
an
me?
orc
What the
ram
hell are you doing? Pass me.
Lucky critical hits.
Pass me apparently just went to pot halfway through this.
To be fair, if the bounty castle was involved, it was entirely possible.
Right, strength 4 macro baton, hitting on a 30.
Oh,
Nope. I'm going to have to go back in time and slap past me up. Alright, so we got this Cobra at the very bottom here.
what do you lot grab then? Let's see if we can't replicate the feat.
All right, which one's the Cobra? The Cobra? Okay, I'll take this one.
Yep.
So, what's the speed, Gray?
Speed 10 if you go at full.
10.
And we have right there. So, if we just go if I can just grab it and go
No, you can't grab it, I have to grab it.
Yeah, so go over here. We're going here. Then if we take a look straight at the Cobra. Does it have any torpedoes left?
The
Yeah,
Cobra,
because this Cobra hasn't fired torpedoes.
yeah,
has
it's not fired yet, it's got full torpedo spread.
So I would say at the end of it, take a
45?
with 45 and then fire torpedoes straight in.
Yeah.
So it's going to go straight towards this guy, right? Just go right at that man right there, straight on.
The problem with that is it misses, it's a chance to hit the Farragut.
What's up?
If you miss, you might hit the Farragut,
Yeah.
is the point he makes.
Oh,
If you don't turn, though,
I mean, if we fire this
I suppose
guy-
you could. I suppose
no,
you could.
'cause you have to fire straight forwards. This is the
Yeah.
point they make. Can't tilt
Okay.
torpedoes. But if you keep aiming straight forward, you could just put torpedoes into the face smasher.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the thing is,
Sure,
like,
we
you
can go
don't
for
turn, you just go.
We can go for the face smasher. Go just thinking the fact that if you shot, you could just shoot along this way in the move and just rape
Yeah.
the entire front line.
You could do that. You'd have to shoot them like that,
Yeah.
which could clip a few things. It does just mean there's a friendly fire risk.
I would say
It's your choice.
I would say take the friendly fire risks. This
Hey.
man, this man's a sword. This man's a Cobra captain. He knows he knows that to dive into the heart of the enemy.
Okay. Make me the same attack roll.
Attack roll.
Under 60.
So it's 1d100. So 1d100.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
That's 2 degrees of success. 2 torpedoes hit. So roll me
And then-
2d10 plus 28.
$36.
Terrible roll.
Yeah.
Takes 15 off that. So he takes 21 points of damage. He has 9 points of damage left.
Do we
2
have any,
torpedoes can then attempt to hit the Fargate. Oh! 1 to 5, it's the far. No, it is the Fargate next. So roll me an attack again. Same thing, under 60. 1 success.
But the Fargate's at
It's got turrets. Its turrets shoot the torpedo down. Do the same again for the last torpedo on the can. And the whoosh, sorry. That's a hit.
who did it hit?
The whoosh fails. So 1d10 plus 14 damage. Hitting at the side of the whoosh.
Aren't plasmas 2d10?
2d10, yeah, sorry, 2d10.
Okay, so was that 40-10 the first one? They got hit by 2?
Yes, you're right.
So that was 4. Let me do 2 more. Let me do the.
Do 2d10 more.
I think
All
this
right.
will do it. Nope.
Well,
That
that's the first ram ship gone, and then do another d10 for the cruiser.
That did it.
Well, I mean, one
Yes.
more. One more 2d10 for the cruiser.
Yeah.
One more d10 for the previous cruiser. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is the last one that hit the last guy.
Yeah. 26 does 10 points of damage. Still got 30 hit points left, but you've pretty much destroyed their advanced fleet.
Mhm. At a minimal risk to the Fargate, which I knew that Captain Albrightus was able to would be able to handle admirably, which he did.
Who would like to grab this Cobra?
Okay, I'll take it. The last Cobra will just advance and shoot at the face smasher.
Yeah.
Full speed.
Full
Fargate
speed.
is captained by Captain Albrightus. I'm just going to say that now.
Junk. I'll say that they've got like a minimum aiming, so it's not going to target the guy right next to him. Because that just seems stupid.
Minimum arming distance, they just go.
I mean, it would be.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, consider the fact that they would be able to fire. The torpedoes would immediately go out one and explode in their own face. You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you'd like to roll. Ooh.
Well,
That's all 4 hitting. The face basher has got none of its turrets.
what
broke.
face smasher? Its face is smashed.
Okay, 4d10 plus 56 again.
Torpedoes are fucking ridiculous. Holy shit.
As I'm saying in chat, it doesn't. That's a crit, by the way.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that we're firing them at such close range. The orc ships aren't getting to move.
Yeah, but with this many ships, so there's not much they could do to avoid them.
Depressurize a random a component you select and know of that isn't the bridge or plasma warp drives. They're depressurized.
Well, the
Goodbye,
weapon
shields.
system then, or yeah, the shields.
Torpedoes, surprisingly enough, are very good when you're fighting somebody point blank.
Yes.
But granted,
You'd think torpedoes are for long distance fighting. That's
No.
dumb.
That's not the Imperial way.
Use strikecraft for that. They've got humans in them who can guide them to target.
Okay, so that guy's reduced down to nearly 2/3 of his hit points.
Does the Cobra have any more weapons that can shoot?
He has got a dorsal macro cannon. Which misses. And the last thing we've got is this ram ship, who's going to attempt to ram this guy up here. He will hit.
Ooh.
So, you get plus 20 to the van test, so yes, a solid hit. Does 3d10 plus 23 damage. 35 points of damage onto this ship. The sword. You spend an hour and a half setting up for a game, you still forget stuff like hit points. Okay, so that's 35. That's a side hit with 18 points of damage. $17 get through, leaving him with 18 hit points.
He lives for now.
Yep, and that's the first round of combat done.
So now we're out of torpedoes.
Yes.
They can reload.
Yeah.
Yes, we just can't do the same stuff we've just done again yet.
Yep. But think about it.
Looking at the time, yeah.
Yeah, looking at the time, I'm also not sure if the orcs would stick around.
I mean,
Well, can the orcs get away is the question.
Did
I
the
think
sport take an action?
Hmm?
The cruiser sport.
Oh yeah, he is behind everyone else, isn't he?
Yeah, I
So-
kind of expected him to run forward, hit those torpedoes, and explode.
He goes forward to there.
Well, consider the fact that also the thing that at this point in time, the orcs will be able to go past the
Yeah.
ships. So they will break
just-
the line regardless.
Yeah.
So that means
Yeah.
that, and we're working with a thing where is their job to kill the ships here, or is it to get to the secondary line and trying to get to football themselves to Port
well,
Wonder?
then,
Yeah.
Wanda.
I think we'll call the session here for the week. I'll have a good think about what will go on, and we can come back to that then.
Or maybe the orc admiral will do a mass squaw broadcast.
But yeah, that was a very, very efficient strike there by the strike craft.
Oh,
They
yeah.
properly messed up.
Imperial
The Grot Cooker is probably not long for this world. And that's one of their main cruisers gone.
I mean, basically, what the Cobras and the light crabs are just torpedo boats.
Yeah.
They're to
And
go
they're going
out
to be
and
much
fire.
less efficient next turn because, of course, they've got to spend a turn reloading.
And also and they also need to. They're doing the fact that they need to pivot around
Yeah.
because the orcs are just going to be going straight.
Well,
Yeah.
they're very good at pivoting around, though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, that's all for next week. So thanks very much
Yeah,
for
have a good one,
watching.
guys.
And the Battle of Port
Right.
Wonder will continue next week.
Ta-da!